introduced you to cyber, right? I didn't tell you to look into $2 information. So the fact that you're even putting it out there that I introduced you to cyber, I didn't tell you to look into anybody else's information. Y'all can share this to $2 if you want to. And I don't know, Simone, what you're talking about, Chef exposing me. For what? Exposing me for what? Exposing me for what? Exposing me for what? So, again, right? She just said the rest of the information, well, that was on cyber. When you just saw here in the group chat, Shakina. Right? Okay, let's go forward because I'm trying to get through this proxy video I'm seeing right now.
Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about every goddamn thing else. What I didn't do.
But you're not talking about every goddamn thing else because you already fucking up and missing information that you're not telling.
I never reached out to Cyber and asked her to find anything. Cyber came to us through AP.
She said she never reached out to Cyber. She says she never reached out to Cyber for anything, right? She never reached out to Cyber. Okay. Let's see here. She never reached out to Cyber. Cause I don't wanna dox. Cause there's some address information in here. This is between Chef Foxxy and Cyber. What is this? Hold on. Let me do the mirror right here. Okay? I need your help. I don't know who the fuck that is. Yes, and to find out where declined works. Declined? Works not live. $2. That's her new name. Oh, the lady we was looking for a while back. Okay, I have a lead. There's an address in this text message. I can't share. But there's an address in the text message. So you're lying, right? Because you hear her say it.
What I didn't do, I never reached out to Cyber and asked her to find anything. Cyber came to us through AP.
The deflection is real. The deflection is real. She just said she never reached out to Cyber. And now let's go ahead. Well, I don't know what you said, Simone. I was asking because you commented to somebody. You responded to somebody and said, didn't Chef expose AP? And I was asking you, what are you talking about? So I'm just trying to, you're the one typing in the chat. So if I ask you what you're asking about, that's what I'm just asking. So the deflection is real, right? We just seen there was a text message exchange asking for $2 information. Not once, but a second time. The first time was just in a IG group chat. I already told y'all on Barb's Live that there was a group chat. So that's nothing that hadn't already been stated by me. So my thing is, you telling somebody that, or telling people that I introduced Cyber to you means what? There's plenty of of creators on this app that have introduced cyber to other people. You're not making breaking ground. It's not breaking news. It's not breaking news. But then you want to lie and say you never reached out to cyber to ask for information, and you did. Then you said all the rest of the information on Heartbreaker, that was on cyber. It wasn't. It wasn't just on her. It was a group chat. Your name comes up a lot because you added to information about Heartbreaker. You did. I don't even understand. Like, why is that? You should have already known. Like, come on now. You can't lie on somebody and think somebody's not going to respond and say something back. I got dragged for missing, for leaving out information. And you left out hella information. Trying to what? Paint this narrative that, oh, AP's the one that introduced though. Because y'all really think y'all followers are dumb as fuck. That's why y'all be saying the shit that y'all be saying to them. And that's fine, because I be seeing it. I be like, you know what? Anything that they say, they spin this narrative, it's because the crowd that they're speaking to, they think are fucking idiots. And that's how they fucking do. That's how they talk to y'all. Like y'all are fucking dumb. Like if I just say this, they'll be distracted at the fact that AP introduced cyber to them, so they ain't gonna ask no other questions. They act like y'all are fucking stupid, which is why they say that shit. Yeah, right. Introducing someone to another person doesn't mean a goddamn thing, because what you did with it from there is what you chose to do as an adult from there. I didn't tell you to do none of that shit. You went outside of the group chat to reach out to cyber additionally to ask again for $2 information or shit about $2. There's an address in here that I'm looking at in the screenshot too, which I didn't even realize you gave to cyber. Now, I don't know if that was $2 address. I don't know whose address, but you gave cyber somebody's address. Anything Chef did to find info on HB or $2 was to get back at them, right? So for HB, it wasn't to get back at her. It was because Tyme her address was exposed. Tyme's family members were being contacted. Tyme needed to understand who the fuck she was dealing with and who she had let on her platform. That part was to protect Tyme. Now, Chef inserted her own bullshit and her own shit in that group chat that had nothing to do with the goal of that goddamn chat. Chef took it upon herself to be like, well, while we're here, I'm beefing with $2. Can you find some information about her? And then also this other person I'm beefing with, can you find information? That was Chef. Chef did that by her own volition. Ain't nobody asked her to do that shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about Chef's enemies but Chef. Why the fuck would I care? Why would I give a fuck? I cared about Tyme. Because Tyme was the one getting exposed. Her address was the one getting exposed. Her family members were the ones that were getting reached out to. So I'm trying to help Tyme and her platform and her peace of mind. Because on the back end, what y'all didn't know at the time was that she was getting those threats. Chef had an ulterior agenda. She had an alternative agenda. She said, damn, I got introduced to this woman, so I'm going to use her expertise to find some shit to be petty on. That's her. You got to ask Chef why she did that. What Chef did's not even on Tyme. That's not even Tyme's fault. That was Chef that did that shit. You got to ask Chef that shit. That ain't got shit to do with me. All I did was make the introduction, like you stated. But the rest is on you, baby. So I don't even know why y'all trying to fucking umbrella this shit with, well, she introduced. Like, Y'all some fucking kids or no? I thought we were all grown-ass adults. You took it upon yourself because $2 had you that fucking tight and you was that scared, or I don't know. But there was something that led you to asking this woman to help you find information on $2. Let's keep going.
That's how we knew Cyber. I promise y'all, I got all the receipts.
How do you need all the receipts in the world to prove that I introduced you to Cyber? Again, fluffing. You fluffing a lot of bullshit just to cover your own ass. What receipt do you need? I already said I introduced Cyber to them. What other receipt would you need for that? I've already said it. Cyber, this is not the first time Cyber's been introduced by one content creator to another content creator. I hope you know that. Like, I hope y'all know that. This is not the first time. Cyber's been on other parts of TikTok. I think y'all think that this was the first time or some shit. I think y'all think that that was tea or something. It's not. You don't, what all the receipts? Show them your receipts that you looked into $2. Show them your receipts that you went out of the group chat to then ask Cyber about $2. Show that receipt. Why you don't want to show that receipt? Let's keep going.
She introduced herself, told me what she could do, where she used to work, how she's able to help. She damn near gave me a resume.
She's done that with a lot of people. Yeah, $2 was right all along. She's done that with a lot of people. You're not the only person. Y'all are not the only individuals. Again, this is not new. Stevie Mac. I don't deal with disrespect, bro. Not this morning. I'm not doing it. All right, so let's keep going.
Let's be clear.
Let's be clear.
And again, that was not until the middle of January. The shit that happened.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? What the fuck does mid-January have to do with anything? Are you still into it with $2? Yes, you are. Are you still beefing with $2? Yes, you are. What the fuck does mid-January have to do with anything?
With me and $2 was in motherfucking October, November.
So if it was motherfucking October, November, why are you asking Cyber to look into $2 information this year?
So absolutely not. I did not reach out to her to have her look up anything on that woman first. That was after she already asked me.
So she said, okay, so she said she didn't do it first, but you did do it. What? That's fine. Listen, Simone, that's fine if they were both you doing it to each other. But what you're failing to admit, and I don't know why, is the fact that in this video right here, Chef's denying that she didn't reach out to Cyber to look into $2 information. Hello? Hello? God? 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 Okay, so they were both messing with each other. Cool. But only one person's fucking denying that they weren't looking into the other person's information. Are you missing that? Like, Simone purposely missing the point because Chef said she never reached out to Cyber at all. Exactly. Oh, I didn't know she denied it. Simone, baby. Come on, Simone. I know you smart. I know you are. I just come on, Simone. Like, work with me. Like, baby. Baby. Please, babe. Please, Simone. Simone. I feel like if this was me on the hot seat, right? I feel like y'all would be like, yup, AP did it, yup, that's AP did it, yup. It wouldn't even need to even be doing all this, right? But the moment it's other individuals and it's switched up, it's like, I don't know. What you don't know? She just said she never reached out to this woman to look into $2 information. I don't know what else to tell you. And there's receipts, literally, I just show right here that she did. What the fuck? This is why people don't even say shit. This is why people don't even say shit no more. Because what the fuck for? Regardless of what anybody says, it matters who's saying it. No, it doesn't sound like she's saying she didn't seek out Cyber just to get info. That's not what the fuck it sounds like. The fuck? Y'all be making up anything. Y'all just be making up anything. Cool. All right.
Hold on, Chef. Shantonia in the comments said you're getting talked about, T. I don't know from where. And y'all, if y'all give and tap the live, it won't get...
Shatonia, you're blocked because you're a fucking messy ass bitch. I don't know what else to say about that. But I pay you dust. Go ahead.
Taken down. It's not lagging for me, but look at y'all in the comments. So AP, the one that probably told her, you know, the situation that was at hand, it was
here we go. Here comes the lie.
Going on, and she knew that she could get some type of information.
Hey, Auntie Bridger. Let me go back. Here's the lie.
And she knew that she could get AP, the one that probably
here's how shit.
Anything on that woman first.
Hold on.
So absolutely not. I did not reach out to her to have her look up anything on that woman first. That was after she already asked me.
Hold on.
So Chef's making an excuse that is because she was doxxed is why but she's still not admitting that she reached. You see how people be trying to play y'all though? Do you see how people be trying to play y'all though? Let me use the play on words. I didn't do it first, but you did do it. But you did do it. I never said who did what first. I know both of y'all was fucking with each other. $2 was fucking with you and you was fucking back with her. I already know this. That doesn't need to be said. I think all of TikTok saw that shit. All of TikTok saw that shit. We know. You don't need to remind us again. Like, we all know that shit. But you sitting over here trying to front and say, like, you didn't look in, you didn't ask Cyber for $2 information, and that's cap. Because you did.
Chef. Shantonia in the comments said you're getting talked about, T. I don't know from where. And y'all, if y'all give and tap the live, it won't get taken down. It's not lagging for me, but look at y'all in the comments. So AP, the one that probably told her, you know, the situation that was at hand, what was going on, and she knew that she could get some type of information. I'm addressing that tonight.
I knew that we could get some type of information. Why is it Heartbreaker in here apologizing to Tyme for doxing Tyme and reaching out to her fucking family members? Why is that exchange not happening? Why is that exchange not happening? So because everybody's friends now, we just not gonna say nothing that we tried to do, attempted to do, or anything. Okay.
Oh, on AP Live, she's getting talked about. For what? She talking about her for?
Ain't nobody see enough.
Y'all so messy. I saw a video where Tyme commented on me being sensitive, and I responded to that. And here's how I responded. Hold on.
The part, like, again, this was said, she said this, right? We didn't.
Of course, she's not interested in an apology. Right. Wonder why that is, but cool.
Didn't say this. She said this on Barb Live today, that Chef reached out to $2. But what I said is that
I didn't say she reached out to $2. I said she reached out to Cyber. I don't know why y'all are spreading misinformation. You reached out to Cyber. Okay.
I wasn't. We didn't reach out to Cyber. She introduced us to Cyber.
I never said that they reached out. You see what I'm saying? When you purposely fucking shit up just because. I said Chef reached out to Cyber, which she did. Chef reached out to Cyber, which she did. Okay? Chef reached out to Cyber, which she did. Let's see here. I don't know why purposely trying to be stupid about the information, but cool. There's an address down here, which is why I have to cover part of this. But it's right here. I gotta do the reverse shit again. But it's right here. Okay? Oops. I need your help. Take down such and such. I don't know who that is. Yes, and to find out where declined works. Declined works not live. $2, that's her new name. Oh, the lady, look. Oh, the lady we was looking for a while back. Okay, I have a lead. And then there's a address. It says Tyme, and then some middle name and last name information, and then there is a address, date of birth, so again,
this was said, she said this, right? We didn't say this. She said this on Barb Live today, that Chef reached out to $2. But what I said is that
again, I didn't say she reached out to $2, ma'am. I said Cyber.
I wasn't. We didn't reach out to Cyber. She introduced.
And here's the other thing. T's inserting herself in this right now when this is strictly about me saying that Chef did it. I never said nothing about T doing it. So you see how she says I and then switches it to we? Why are you saying anything? T, why are you saying anything? For what? This is Chef doing this. I never said Tyme did anything. I never said Tyme reached out to Cyber. I said Chef reached out to Cyber. So why is T sitting here saying, y'all get the likes up, right? Get the likes up. Come on, I'm at 9.6 and y'all all nosy in here, all 313 of y'all. So T's inserting herself saying we.
Just to Cyber. People can't give it because what she was saying was now Cyber is a bad person. Now I've never said Cyber was a bad.
I never said you said Cyber was a bad person. I said it's been going around on the app that Cyber is this dangerous person. Because it is. It has been. It's been talked about online. I never said these two said Cyber was a bad person. I said that word on the street, the TikTok streets is Cyber is this dangerous individual by content creators. And my challenge to those content creators who are saying that Cyber is a dangerous person, why was she not dangerous when you were cool with her? That's always been my question to these accusations made against Cyber. I've always maintained that. I never specified it to T and Chef. So why is T inserting herself? Not sure right now. Why is she creating this narrative that I said that they said she was dangerous, and the question wasn't posed to her. This was outside to post to TikTok, Black TikTok, because there's other individuals claiming that Cyber's this dangerous person, but they're not producing or offering any receipts to show that she's said dangerous person. How is that hard to understand?
Now Cyber dangerous, now Cyber's bad, but she wasn't bad when y'all reached out to her. We didn't reach out to her.
I didn't say that. That's not what she said. Lord Jesus, be some context clues. Tell me that you don't understand the situation without telling me you don't understand the situation. Tell me you don't understand what I'm saying without telling me you don't understand what I'm saying. So anyways. Right, so why all of a sudden is she dangerous? I don't know. So let's move on, because I haven't heard the rest of this yet.
She was brought to us.
She was just introduced to y'all. Stop making a big deal. Like, I offered her on a silver platter. And it was only to help protect T's platform. Initially. That's what it was for. So, it wasn't for you guys to start looking into $2 information. It wasn't for Chef to be looking into $2 information. I can't say that enough because, yeah.
That is 1,000,000% accurate.
That's not 1,000,000% accurate. Then you got Chef behind here talking about that is 1,000,000% accurate. No, the fuck it's not. It's like the blind leading the blind here.
And the reason the reason AP got dragged into it, if y'all recall, when everything was going on, I believe it was Alexandria had called AP out for saying something in regards to what had happened to HB. And AP held a live. There's a window down. Jesus, I was trying to find it. AP held.
Oh, hold on. Somebody went and told AP I said she was sensitive, so that's why she going live. I didn't say that as a bad thing. Did I?
T. Come now, T. Come now, T. Hold on one sec. Let me take this call. One sec. All right, sorry, real quick. All right, let's keep going.
Patrick, you said I was comparing AP to myself. I said AP is like my evil twin, and you said no, AP is a little more sensitive than you.
When a woman gives another woman a compliment, and then another woman comes to like undercut or take away from said compliment, I often wonder why. And that day, I didn't know Trip had even said that she called me her evil twin, right? I didn't know that. But I felt like I was getting a lot of like backlash or whatever, right? Energy from people. And I had seen before Trip let me know that she made that compliment, right? I had seen the video that was just a clip of Tyme saying that I was sensitive, right? Or whatever. And I was just like, hey, for what? Like, Crown doesn't need to leave. She is more than welcome here, and she is one of my mods, so she is fine. I think she can understand as an adult what she can handle and what she can't, guys. Y'all don't have to do none of that. What's up, Tasha Mac? So, that's all I said. So, when I went live, right, and it wasn't just to respond to that shit. It wasn't. I went live for multiple reasons. But anyways, y'all will blow anything out of the fucking water. Anyway, so, when I said that, I said the same thing she said. Being sensitive is not a bad thing. So, can we move on from that now? Thanks.
But who went back and...
Because that's not something to go back and forth about. I said the same thing as T. It's not a bad thing. So I'm glad T and I actually agree on that. So cool. But to undercut, it looks like a dig the way you do it, because you didn't say it's separate from her making that compliment, right? She was paying homage to me. You didn't want to let it fly. It kind of seems like you made a dig saying like, oh, well, she's sensitive. She's not as strong as you. Like, sure. Okay. I mean, if that's her opinion, that's cool. It's nothing wrong with being it, but it doesn't take away from what Trip had just said. But neither here nor there. I don't want to get into that little pettiness, because y'all know how women can be. They do shit like that. I don't give a fuck. Moving on.
No, I was just saying how AP even got brought into it. Me, you, and Crown were on a live that AP hosted that went on for hours. That was when Cool Ass and some other people were just...
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was that live, right?
What does that have to do with it?
After that live, I got a message because AP was one of my mods letting me know to check my IG. They had put me...
I don't remember if I sent her that message. I could have, though. But I know I didn't invite her to the group chat. But I could have. I don't remember that. But I don't know what her purpose was bringing up that whole live that day for was. I don't know why.
NT sure. In a group on IG where they... Oh, that's my brother.
Yeah, group. I've already said that. I said that on Barb's live that it was a group chat we were in. I mean, why are y'all... I've already said this. I've already said this.
But they were sharing the information that they had gotten on HB. I let them know what was emailed to me. Again, the information...
So you contributed to... Good morning. So you contributed to said group chat. Before you just said, I entered the group chat and the rest was on Cyber. The rest of the information was on Cyber. You just admitted to contributing to said group chat. So it wasn't just Cyber in there active on that group chat. You were too. Very much so. You had your own screenshots to share. Hey, Mark.
That was shared in that group chat was in that group chat. Me, T, and AP had already said we ain't touching this shit. We ain't going nowhere near this shit.
Meaning we weren't going to come out with the information that we had. Hey? We weren't going to come out with the information that we had because the information we were looking at, shit. At least we knew who we were dealing with, and we were just like, yep, that's cool. We just kind of going to lay low on this. Good on that. At least we know who we dealing with. We not fucking around with it. Which is why I don't fuck with HB. I don't fuck with her. I don't mess with her. I don't do none of that shit. But to sit there and play it on, right? Because now she's admitting that she contributed to said group chat. And as we know, as I just proved in the screenshot, she reached out outside of the group chat to look into $2 information. This is not about tea time, right? I'm providing context because it has to do with her platform. This is not about her. What I said was Chef reached out to Cyber for $2 information, and I stand on that shit. Because the evidence is right the fuck in front of my face as I'm talking to y'all. I don't have no reason to fucking lie. Like, I'm not looking into $2 information. So, again, what's the point of you saying that I introduced Cyber to y'all? What's the point? What's the point?
He had it, but wasn't gonna say shit about it.
Yeah, we wasn't.
So
we
when
didn't.
people started talking about it, stuff started coming out.
Exactly. Chef Kina was heavy in those chats. That's what I'm saying. She's not, I don't know why. And I think it's because now she's cool with HB, and that's fine. That's your prerogative. But my thing is, stop acting like the friend that you just made with HB, the friendship. Like, you can't just tell her that you was heavily involved in finding her information out at the time? Why you acting like it wasn't I wasn't really, my hands was, why you acting like that? Just say what it was. Especially when multiple people have access to the group chat and can easily disprove what you saying. You making light of it, and all I'm saying is, you drop in the midst of looking up HB's information in that group chat, you put Tylen's information in there because you wanted her looked into too. And that didn't have nothing to do with anybody in the group chat. That's not even what the purpose was. Like, keep it fucking funky. You're not keeping it real. Your friend not helping you keeping it real either. I don't even understand. Like, the whole point of me introducing is not like the fucking, that's all, folks. That's the end of the story. No, the fuck it's not. It's actually the intro. Appreciate it. Like, I'm not the only content creator that has introduced cyber to another content creator. That's a fact, Jack. That's why I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Yes, I did. And what of it? I didn't tell them to go look into, I didn't tell Chef to go look into $2 information or look into whoever the fuck else she asked Cyber to look into. Never said that. Right, Tasha, since you're well-versed on other sides of TikTok, right? You can say for sure, right? Am I the first person that's ever introduced other content creators to cyber? Let me know in the chat, Tasha. Tasha know this. No, in caps. Exactly. That's why I don't care. What the fuck? I think you thought, what? You thought I was going to be sweating with that shit? I'm not the only one. This cyber shit, man, this cyber shit runs deep. Y'all don't even know how deep. But cyber, again, y'all putting smut on cyber's name and y'all letting people, she was modding for a lot of us, for real, for real. Thank you, Tasha. Appreciate you. Thank you. Like, I don't understand. Like, right? Like, it doesn't make sense. So that's why that little fact that they're saying doesn't really hold a lot of weight. Doesn't matter. So here's the thing, right? In addition to her being introduced and things of that sort, right? It's up to you, right? What you attempt to do from there. I never encourage Chef to look into whoever she had beef with online, their information. I don't even do that. And I've been accused of doxing 3 times, and nobody's been able to prove that I doxed them. I think that's rather funny. You know what I'm saying? Considering I'm cool with cyber. Like, that's funny because I've never asked cyber to look into, other than this whole heartbreaker situation, I've never asked cyber to look into anybody's information. Knowing that she's full and well probably capable, but I've never used her for that. That's why I say it's on you. You a grown-ass adult. Hey, Stevie J. You a grown-ass adult. You can own up to that. That's what you did. You decided to do that. I don't give a fuck if it was after something happened or before. I don't give a fuck. That's what you did. And I stand on that. So nothing of what I said is not facts.
So-and-so just said this. How they find out? I don't know, but they know. Oh, shit. So-and-so just went live. They talking about this. So, now you know. That is how we met cyber. Then after everything...
Why are they emphasizing how they met cyber? For what? For what? What is the point of how you met cyber? What does that have to do with you taking it upon yourself to reach out to her to look into $2 information? And what does you reaching out to her to look into $2 information have to do with T? Because it was never said that T looked into anybody's information using cyber. Chef did that shit. So I don't know why T's over here speaking French now. All of a sudden it's we. Like, we what? I'm not even talking about you. I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about Chef. Now, I know that's your friend, but I'm talking about Chef and what Chef did. I'm talking about what Chef did. I'm not talking about anything Tyme did. I'm talking about what Chef did. I don't know why we're inserting shit. I don't understand it. It's really weird. It's really weird to me, but my point still stands that Chef looked into $2 information using Cyber and then reached out outside of the group chat again and asked Cyber again to look into her information. Are we all on the same page now? Is everything clear now? Is everything clear now? Cause I'm literally just addressing this proxy video. That's all I'm doing. I'm just addressing the proxy video that was posted. If this wasn't posted and I didn't know that they were all even saying this, I probably wouldn't even be. I probably wouldn't even be addressing this. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's information and narratives being spun, and I'm just like, why? For what? For what? What's the point? Does it show if Cyber actually gave Chef $2 information? As far as I know, Chef declined. Not Chef. As far as I know, Cyber declined Chef. So I don't know if Cyber actually did it or not. Facts are important, right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand. And this is all things that they're just saying. They're not even showing, like, you got all the receipts, Chef. Okay, what's the receipt? How many receipts do you think you need to show that I introduced y'all to Cyber? How many receipts do you think you need from that? Like, how many receipts do you think you need for that? Because I'll tell you right now, you can save your receipts. I'm already admitting to that, and I have no problem admitting to that. Yes, I introduced y'all to Cyber. I don't know why y'all want to keep beating that horse, but so the fuck what? Tasha already said, like, this is not something new. Introducing Cyber to content creators on this here app is nothing new. And Cyber has been mods for a lot of content creators on this here app. Now, what I said in regards to Cyber being dangerous, right, is because these claims have been being made in conjunction with this information coming out. It has been said that she is this dangerous individual now, right? Because she's a white woman. And my question to the public who has this opinion, because again, I don't know why T thinks that this is about that portion of it, is about her and Chef. It's not. I never said that those two said she was dangerous. I never fucking said that shit. What I said was, y'all are out here thinking Cyber is dangerous, and y'all are spitting that rhetoric, and I still haven't been shown a receipt to show that she's dangerous. That's what I've always said. I've always maintained that. Show me the receipt, LaShondra. Y'all have said Cyber has doxed people. Show me the receipt, LaShondra. These claims that are being made about Cyber, everybody's just talking and nobody's produced an actual receipt to show, here, AP, this is why I'm saying Cyber is dangerous. Look at the information. This is what she did. Nobody has come to the forefront to say that yet. That's what I said. How that got misconstrued or misinterpreted, not sure, but I'm here to straighten it out on this day. Like, I've always maintained that. That's the talk of the town, is that Cyber's dangerous. Show me the receipt that she's dangerous. That's it. That is not hard. I don't even understand why I have to really explain in details, but I feel like y'all be taking shit and y'all be just, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on one sec. Actually, I don't need to take that call. All right.
Calm down with HB. Cyber kind of stuck around, played that role of, I used to work for TikTok. I can help keep y'all lives up. This, that, and the other. I peeped Cyber's bullshit months ago.
Oh, now this is the part of the video I haven't heard before. Hold on a second. I didn't know this shit.
When I peeped it, I said something to T. T was like, yeah, I kind of had a feeling. And I didn't even tell T how I knew she was lying until what? Last week when they had called her on the carpet, T. I just told you I know she full of shit. I didn't tell you how I knew, but I knew she was full of shit. So when Branton and all them had that live and was talking about how dangerous she was and how she's getting and lying to all these black creators to be in our space.
Didn't I just say?
I was just like, listen, she ain't my mind. She was never my mind. So I didn't go into no details with them about nothing. They had more.
Why not?
More information than I had. But
how does Chef know that they had more information? How does Chef know that? Did she see receipts too? Because I've been waiting for receipts from them. How does she know? Were they just talking as usual? How did she know?
Cyber came to us through AP. Point blank period. I'm going to say it again. Cyber Diaries, a.k.a. The Oracle, a.k.a. Web Cyber, a.k.a. all them other names that she goes by, came to us via AP.
And I'm going to say it again. What the fuck does that have to do with this screenshot right here showing that you reached out to Cyber to look into $2 information? What the fuck does that have to do with this text message right here? Can y'all make sense of why she keeps emphasizing that I made the introduction? Can y'all make sense of it? I'm not sure. Like, can y'all make sense of that? What does that have to do with you taking it upon yourself to do this? What does that have to do? She trying to put it all on you. Exactly. I want y'all. She definitely trying to paint a picture on you, AP. I want y'all to see it because I already know how this works, right? This is how this shit works. People throw the rock, right? They do all this shit on the back end. They know y'all don't know that they're doing this shit on the back end. They claim they have all these receipts, and then they put one person's name out there like, well, this was on AP. This shit ain't on AP. You don't see AP. Does this look like a group chat to you? Does that look like a group chat to you? Does that look like a motherfucking group chat to you? Does that look like a group chat to you? Or does that look like Chef out here doing some solo dolo mission shit? So because I introduced you to somebody, that caused you to do this shit? She on her own mission. Like, what the fuck? I've never seen such a blatant attempt at trying to pin some shit. Oh, I forgot about this meeting, y'all. Okay, I'll be a little late to it. Anyways, I've never seen such a more obvious attempt at trying to pin some shit on me that you fucking are doing on your own. What the fuck does that? She keeps repeating it. All that sweet, high sweet faces.
And this is why I don't like people giving, and Trip, you know this because somebody reported Chef. This crazy. She just got reported.
I mean, that's perfectly fine. I can't see it lighting at all.
Is the rest of the recording, doesn't she say she reached out for that info? I don't know. This is only Proxy put this. Y'all can share this live with Proxy. This is a post that Proxy posted. That's all the clip that she posted. So I don't know what happened after that. I wasn't in the live, so I don't know. They used that live to cover themselves, knowing Cyber was already being thrown under the bus. Clock it. If people pay attention, whenever they get caught in their mess, they always turn it around on other people. Candy, clock it. All that sweet face is, yeah. So again, shout out to Proxy. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, I understand that, you know, tease your girl, whatever. That's great, but I'm glad you still, you know, show people for who, you know, what they are. But folks, trying to throw me under the bus with this shit when the receipts are the receipts. Not trying, I don't understand.
If I'm lagging, y'all, I'm lagging. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Well, I don't think that that's new. We made it clear.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have a group. They have a group meeting to see how they will spin shit. I have no doubt that they do.
Everything Nitra had, well, no, not everything. Nitra had shit. Yeah, we all had it, and me and T were like, we ain't touching this shit. I told you that, HB. Like, we are not touching.
Why are you telling HB that shit, but you're not telling her the part where you was actively looking up her information? Notice, in the IG message, I'm barely even talking. I probably got maybe 3 or 4 comments in there, and it's like a couple of words in there. I'm really not the best researcher, so the activity, the group chat thing was just group chatting itself. So like,
This shit. So it was. Where's my wallet? Okay, I got it. It was. I received an anonymous email with all kinds of shit on HB, and then everything else that was gotten, it was Cyber and Andrea that got it.
the fact that y'all putting it on Cyber and Andrea that got it, when y'all were the ones that, when Chef actually was the ones, because if you want to really like break down the group chat itself, like when it's Chef. Now that I'm listening more, you can or you can't tell she lying. Like, to put it on 2 other people when you are like diminishing your part, you're minimizing your part. Oh, you can. Yeah, Lipsy. Yeah. When you're minimizing your part is crazy.
Let's talk about it. We want to talk about every goddamn thing else. What I didn't do, I never reached out to Cyber and asked her to find anything. Cyber came to us.
I want y'all to hear what's happening right now. Can we spin that back for a moment? Hold on a sec.
Let's talk about it. We want to talk about every goddamn thing else. What I didn't do, I never reached out to Cyber and asked her to find anything. Cyber came to us through AP.
Right. I agree. Cyber came and said, Chef, who you want me to look up? The fuck she did? She didn't do that. We have to hear it again.
Anonymous email with all kinds of shit on HB. And then everything else that was gotten, it was Cyber and Andrea that got it. Let's talk about it. We want to talk about every goddamn thing else. What I didn't do, I never reached.
Question in the chat. Why T ain't clock her on the BS? That's a question you're going to have to ask T. I can't answer for T. You gonna have to ask her that. That's a hell of a question, though.
Got to Cyber and asked her to find anything. Cyber came to us through AP.
What the fuck, again, does that have to do with you reaching out to Cyber in the group chat and outside of the group chat to look into $2 information? Right. Everything wrong in the world is my goddamn fault. AP, it's you. You did that shit. You fucking, you damn, I can't even get a compliment over there. A compliment can't even linger over there without somebody cutting that shit. Trip can't even just call me her evil twin and let it be that without somebody just, well, actually. Hold on, bitch. Actually. That's how people be feeling some type of way about me that bad. Like, well, actually, let me correct you. Let's be specific. She's nothing like you. She's actual. All right, I'm sorry. Oh, oh, my bad. Oh, shit. What's up, y'all? What's up?
That's how we knew Cyber. I promise y'all, I got all the receipts.
Again, how many receipts do you need to show that I introduced Cyber to you guys? How many receipts? I'm not denying that. So I'm trying to figure out all the receipts on what? If you got all the receipts, then why you don't show them the receipt that you got? Yeah, I know. But that meeting's every week. Why you ain't showing the receipts that you got in your phone of you reaching out to Cyber on the back end? Did I at least log in? I'm gonna log in a minute. Here, I'll do it now, y'all. Don't even worry about it. Here, let me see. Cause this, you know how you got a meeting and it ain't got shit to do with you? Yeah. Like, I ain't got shit to do with this meeting. I ain't got shit to do with this meeting. It's only 30 minutes anyways. But again, how many receipts do you need to show that I introduced Cyber to you? Yep, I got you. Thanks, y'all. Y'all always looking out for your girl. All right, I'm in there. First one in there. You're like, I'm the only one in here. All right, let's keep going.
She introduced herself, told me what she could do, where she used to work, how she's able to help. She damn near gave me a resume.
What's that got to do with me? That's her resume. She wanted to give you her resume. So what that have to do with me?
Let's be clear.
Clear about what, Chef?
And again, that was not until the middle of January.
What does the middle of January have to do with what you reached out to Cyber for?
The shit that happened with me and $2 was in motherfucking October, November. So absolutely not. I did not reach out to her to have her look up anything on that woman first. That was
first. Can y'all help me figure out why she's emphasizing that she didn't reach out to that woman to look up anything first? Because I never made that argument. I never made that claim. She talking like we can't comprehend well. I swear to God. I swear, y'all. They be talking to y'all like y'all are the dumbest motherfuckers. I kid you not. I only realized it after I seen this proxy clip. I say, yo, they think that all the people they talking to ride the fucking short bus, because I promise you they think y'all are dumb. When people sound out all the vowels in their words, they like. Hey, Techie. made sure to say every vowel. I'm weak, man. Y'all are the ones.
After she already asked me.
Hold on.
So Chef's pretty much admitting that she did do it, but she doesn't want to come out and say the words that she did do it. So she's offering up the justification beforehand by saying, I was doxxed first. I was bullied first. She looked into my information first. But you're still not admitting what I said, which was that you did look into $2 information, because you are denying that shit. You're not offering. See, it's one thing to just go ahead and admit that you looked into and used cyber to do it, and you looked into $2 information. We wouldn't even be having to discuss this shit. But the fact that you keep trying to like cover it up and use these little distraction things, like, again, I'll say it again. She introduced us to cyber. 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 Chef, are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything okay? God?
Hi, how are you?
God? Oh, 1 sec.
Good morning.
Shit, when a meeting gets canceled, hey, let's party. Hey, Techie, that's facts. It's like, hey, y'all, look over there. Is her whole argument. Oh, my God. That's the whole argument. Hey, y'all, look that way. And then she's like, oh.
Shantonia in the comments said you're getting talked about, T. I don't know from where. And y'all, if y'all give and tap the live, it won't get taken down. It's not lagging for me, but look at y'all in the comments. So AP, the one that probably told her, you know, the situation that was at hand and what was going on, and she knew that she...
Actually, T told me the situation at hand and what was going on as far as her being doxxed and her family being reached out to and her security being threatened. That's actually what happened. And so I tried to help her. That was an attempt to help her, because we all needed to understand who she was dealing with, because as you can see, she don't have it all upstairs as far as Heartbreaker's concerned, right? Okay, so if you're dealing with a dangerous person, would you not look into their information? All right, okay. So yeah, you goddamn right. That is what I did on behalf of helping T, because she was the one that was being threatened. And T ain't gonna deny that, because she knows she was. She admitted to y'all that she was. So I assisted her in that. That's why I introduced cyber to them, right? Not necessarily even the chef, honestly. She was just added in because I guess she had screenshots. But as far as T, yeah, she needed to know and understand who was threatening her on the back end that y'all weren't aware of at the time that was happening to her. Absolutely. Yes, I was offering that help to T. Yeah. And so Chef, though, took it upon herself to go the extra mile and want to look up her information, look up her enemies online information. That's what Chef was doing. Question, you and Cyber still cool? Yeah, we're still cool. I ain't got no problem with her. I mean, there was a brief time where, you know what I'm saying, kind of like pulled back, like, and I still have, but like, I don't got no problems with her because, again, nobody's, listen, and I've told them, I've all told them this, right? Where are the receipts to show that she's dangerous? Please offer me the receipts that show that she's dangerous. I don't know why nobody wants to produce that online. They'll produce every other fucking receipt online about shit that don't got to do with shit. But when it comes to Cyber being dangerous, quote unquote dangerous, offer up the receipt, LaShondra. I want to see. Yeah, no, it's no problem, Junior. I don't take it as that. I'm totally fine with that question. My enemies are not your enemies. I feel the same way, Junior. I feel the same. Listen, I say this all the time. I like to acquire my own enemies on my own. I don't like to do that sharing shit. I like whoever's not fucking with me is not fucking with me because they not fucking with me and I'm not fucking with them. I don't do that whole sharing shit. Okay? She's dangerous because she's white. That's the premise. Exactly. And so they keep putting this tagline out there, right? They keep putting this tagline out there that she's so dangerous, she's a white woman, she's so dangerous, she's a white woman. But at the time that these individuals who are claiming that she's dangerous, at the time when she was a part of their group, she wasn't dangerous. So that's why I'm so confused when people come to me like, hey, watch out for Cyber, she's dangerous. Okay, but when she was kicking it with you, that's like somebody coming to you being like, yo, let me use Red for an example, okay? This is just an example. That's like saying, Red, yo, they over here on this side, this person was telling me all your business. They was talking about how they hated you. You ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. All this shit. And Red's sitting there like, but yeah, nigga, why was they so comfortable telling you though? Why was they so comfortable telling you though? Everybody's talking about how Cyber is dangerous, but they're not telling you their part that they played when they were in bed with Cyber at the time that they knew Cyber. So again, right? Same as Heartbreaker. I have to be the only one by myself asking these questions that nobody else is fucking asking because people want to cover their ass and save their own ass. If Cyber is so dangerous at the time that you was fucking with her, said white woman. What's up, Kiki? If at the time you was fucking with Cyber, why was she not dangerous then? And some of the people on this app was fucking with her for a long time. Mind you, there was some people on this app that have been fucking with her for a minute before they stopped fucking with her. So then I have to ask, what was the part that you played in when you were kicking it with her? What part did you play? What part did you play in that? See, and this is another thing. What's up, intellectual? This is another thing I have to ask and say. People aren't offering up the receipts that I'm asking for to show and prove that Cyber's dangerous because it's going to incriminate themselves. Hello? God? Hello? God. Like, it's going to end up incriminating themselves if they pull out these receipts. I've seen receipts come through to me. I've seen receipts come through to me where people are asking for my information to be looked into. Literally, I have a screenshot in my phone saying, look into AP, anything you can fucking find. I'm just waiting for the other party to admit that they fucking did that with Cyber. That's why y'all can't convince me that a white woman is fucking dangerous because I'm looking at both of y'all, right? But only one party. See, the thing about Cyber is she'll admit the part she played. The other party is not admitting shit. Their lips are silent. They're just like, Cyber's dangerous. Cyber's dangerous. Why is she dangerous? And when you was cool with her, what kind of relationship did y'all have going on? What did you have her help you with? What did you ask her for? The woman wasn't just lingering around for no reason, y'all. She didn't get these people's numbers offline to converse and go back and forth with them for no reason. I think y'all think I'm stupid. That's the problem online, is that when people are talking to y'all have to understand who's treating you like you are an adult and that you have a mind and you can actually put one and one together. And you've gotta assess those other individuals who talking to you like you stupid. Stop letting people play in y'all motherfucking faces on this app. That's why I be getting into it with motherfuckers on this app. Because people don't like the way I talk, but then they don't like the shit that I have to say. The actual questions that nobody's asking. LaShondra, why you not talking about the part you played in reaching out to another motherfucker to find other people's information? Why are you not doing that? Because it makes you look a certain way? I get dragged for not telling the full fucking story, right? But then that same consideration or that same energy is not given to other motherfuckers who not telling the whole fucking story either. So I challenge y'all, when y'all are in these TikTok streets and y'all are hearing shit, ask for the fucking receipts. But you still gotta analyze those fucking receipts. Ask for the receipts to show whatever it is that they're telling you. The person is dangerous. I still have yet for anybody to show me why they're dangerous. What, we got people on this app looking up IP addresses and shit in conjunction with cyber? So who's really dangerous? Because to me, it looks like the motherfuckers that look just like me and are part of the same demographic are the ones that are dangerous. Because it's like you're using your power for evil instead of good. The reason why I can stay cool with cyber is because I'm not utilizing cyber the same way y'all out here utilizing cyber. And y'all know that. Y'all utilizing cyber on some petty shit. That's the facts and that's the truth. Y'all out here utilizing cyber on some petty shit. Somebody told you smelled funny and you look like, you know what I'm saying, a whale. And so you got mad and you was like, oh, I got something for that ass. AP don't rock like that. AP don't do shit like that. I've never doxed anybody on this app, and that's facts. Shit, even the shit that was found out on Heartbreaker. Never came out with that shit. I saw it for what it was, and I moved accordingly because I knew I'm never getting close with that bitch. But I can't warn y'all either because y'all not going to listen anyway. I already said she's got a problematic past, and I left it at that. But y'all still didn't want to listen to a bitch because all y'all were concerned about was putting a jacket on me saying that I was a victim blamer. Well, where has that gotten you today, though? What does you putting a victim blamer jacket on me gotten to you today? Where has it gotten you? It's funny how y'all want to call other people dangerous. Meanwhile, HB already doing the dangerous shit in front of y'all face. But because she already told y'all who she was, that shit gets excused. So if I did sit here and admit some shit, would y'all leave me the fuck alone? I don't think so. Y'all would continue to drag me. Why that same energy can't be directed at the person that's actively in y'all face showing y'all she's dangerous? I can confidently say I don't dox motherfuckers, because I don't. I don't have to. I don't need to. I don't find it fucking necessary. But I've been doxed. Where's the outrage when AP gets doxed? I care about when other people get doxed. Tyme was one of them. So y'all sitting here acting like AP's enemy number one when AP be behind closed doors really trying to help motherfuckers. But then when it comes out, people only want to tell half. People want to lie for one, but then not tell all parts of the story. But y'all just dragged me over the Hulk shit, not telling all parts of the story, as if I owed y'all all parts of the relationship that we had with each other. Relationship ain't have shit to do with y'all, but y'all felt like, oh, we need to know all the fucking parts. Why? I told you the nigga was abusive. That's enough. And that's when y'all tried to drag me even more after I said the nigga was abusive. But lo and behold, we have somebody out here actively fucking harming people. And y'all just sitting here like, well, it didn't happen to me, so. That's selfish as fuck. Y'all out here really being selfish. Y'all don't really give a fuck about motherfuckers. But y'all sit here and will let people play in y'all fucking face and not give a fuck. That's why I say, like, listen, it's never a dig to say I'm soft or sensitive. Yeah, I'm sensitive when it comes to other people and how they feel about shit too. I'm sensitive to Aries right now. I'm highly sensitive to her because I don't like what she's going through. I'm highly sensitive to Crown. I don't like what she's going through. You goddamn right. And the reason why I come as hard as I do is because it's out of protection. The way I protect myself is the way I protect other people that I fucking care about. I'm gonna come at your motherfucking neck. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't like to play games with people. I'm not that bitch. That's why you see my heart on my sleeve. And that's fine. I've been like this all my fucking life. If you're somebody I care about, I don't let nobody fucking play with you. Especially on some fucking doxing shit. Especially when your fucking family is exposed. Especially when your safety is fucking exposed. I don't play with that shit. Me, I'ma fight to the death. Even if I'm the one that fucking, you know what I'm saying, sat there and compromised my own shit, I'ma clean that shit up and I'ma take care of it and I'ma handle it. I'ma do the same for somebody else. Period. So to spin this narrative like, oh, she introduced, okay, I did introduce, but I didn't tell you to go do all that dumb shit. You had personal vendettas and you try to use cyber for it. Just admit it. It is what it is. Y'all were doing it to each other. Just admit it. Yeah, Tasha, tell him I am a teddy bear, y'all, for real. I don't know why that gets y'all confused as if these hands don't work. I have used these hands over the years. If I have to, I will use these hands. Why are y'all getting confused? Y'all getting shit conflated. Cause I'm a soft, cuddly teddy bear, you think I won't knock a nigga out in the street? Well, I love that underestimation. That actually works in my fucking favor. So, cool. That's fine. I didn't say I had to use hands. I'm just saying. One aspect of a person don't mean that the other don't exist. That's all I'm saying. Stop letting people play in your face and have these dumbass reasoning skills. Hold on.
Nah, I don't know. Good morning,
I'm from
everyone.
California.
Yeah, she from California, but her mama's not too far from where I'm
Well,
from.
you are low as hell. I don't see. Oh, maybe my volume. Go ahead.
Is it you or is it me? Can y'all hear me in the comments? Do y'all know? I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of tea for this morning. A little something for y'all to sip on. I don't know how long everybody else has been on this app, But when Cyber first came around, her name was Altar of the Heavens. You remember that, AP?
Yep, I remember hearing that last year. Yep,
Her
I
name
remember.
was Altar. Her name was Altar, and we all call her Altar. She fucking modded for almost every big black top creator that you know. All of us. All of us. She was my mod at one point. Now, I don't fuck with her for different reasons. And my reasons are my reasons for why I don't fuck with her. But she has helped some of the biggest black top creators, influencers on this app. And they not saying nothing. So listen, like I said, I don't fuck with her for my own reasons why I don't fuck with her. Other people could make their own assumptions of what they want to do because your relationships with people is your relationships with people. I
Mhm.
don't get in bullshit. Some
Mhm.
people AP like, some people I don't. Some people I like, AP don't.
Yep.
It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I rocks with AP. I respect her space and she respects mine, and we
Mhm.
respect each other as friends.
Mhm.
But yeah, if y'all been around, then y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about when I say altar of the heavens.
That's why I'm
Okay?
saying it's not rock. This is not rocket science. So
It's
so
not
when
new. Like she
what's
been around for a long fucking time.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know why Chef and them are just like, well, she introduced. She introduced. She's been a
The
while.
thing that was off for me was the whole I work for TikTok thing, which kind of raised the eyebrow for me, and that's when I kind of backed up a little bit from her. But she ain't never did no harm to me. But I'm just saying. That's all I want to say. All
And
right,
she
man.
right. She hasn't harmed me either. I mean, to be
Right.
honest, and all I'm asking for, honestly, I promise y'all, it's not that I'm trying. I'm not considering what people are saying. But if
Hmm.
you can't offer me no receipt, that's like somebody coming in the box right now telling me Tasha's dangerous. Show me the proof.
I mean, it's dangerous.
Show me just I'm asking you something simply. Show me the proof. Like, just show me the proof.
She done modded for big creators and small creators. Not calling y'all small creators, but like Joy and shut up, Passion. Like Joy and Passion said, like she modded for them too. I am not dangerous, first of all.
No, she's not. I'm just giving an example. That's like saying Junior
They
Bone's
being funny.
dangerous. I'm gonna ask me. This is how I'm gonna handle y'all coming to me. This is how I'm gonna handle y'all coming to me about somebody's dangerous. Because I feel like anybody can get painted as being dangerous, right? Anybody can be told on as, oh, that person's dangerous. Show me the receipt, Lashandra.
Junior mouth is dangerous. That's what the fuck is dangerous.
Yeah, that's in 4K, so I know that.
That's
But
lethal.
if you were to say Junior's doxed people, show me the receipt, Lashandra. I'm not severing the tie until you do that. Can, am I? Y'all let me know.
I'm
Hey,
gonna just
AP.
tell you this, AP. You pushing it to the
Tasha.
limit. I told Drea this
Mm.
on the phone. Hold on, Drea, because I'm about to drop, baby. I gotta go. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm off today. I told Drea this. Your ass gonna be
Hey, Corey.
excommunicated off the island, and you know what I mean. But bad. You
Ju-
heard me. You know what I mean. It's coming. Bad. Prepare yourself.
Oh, Junior, I don't know. You oh shit, Junior. I don't know what she mean by that, Junior.
So I came up here to tell you, AP, good morning.
Come on.
Tasha Mack is like the big sister that be trying to whoop me through the phone, and I be so scared. So,
Tasha.
can yeah, in the comments, can y'all put punching hands because I be real scared and put stop bullying. Okay, bye, AP.
Ooh, that's a good little emoji. Maybe I should get ooh, thank you, Junior. I might have to get some punching hand emojis. Passion. So again, that's all I'm saying, y'all. Like for real. Like y'all gotta cut it out. Like this is not I don't know. This wasn't hard to crack right here.
You could get some type of information. I'm addressing that tonight.
You can address me, HB. You can say whatever you want to say about me. I'm not gonna be ever addressing you. Like I'm not. She can say whatever she wants to make up, say whatever, laugh about, cackle, cool. But at the end of the day, that's what was happening at the time. T was being actively doxxed. We were supporting her and helping her with that. Chef took it upon herself to go outside of that and go ahead and get information found out about other people that she's not cool with. And so I don't know why that's being, I don't know why, what Chef's actions are being put on me. I'm not sure, but you're responsible for yourself.
Why she's getting talked about. For what? She talking about her for?
It was, now Cyber is a bad person. Now, I've never said Cyber was a bad person. Now Cyber dangerous, now Cyber's bad, but she wasn't bad when y'all reached out to her. We didn't reach out to her.
Yeah, T's got it confused. So if y'all could let T know that she's clearly misunderstanding my messaging behind why I said what I said. Global warming is AP's fault. T's clearly misunderstanding what I said. I never said anything about them two saying that she was dangerous or anything like that. What I said was there's a lot of content creators out here putting the warning out, message out on Cyber, and they have not shown receipts, and they're not also willing to share with us their part that they played with Cyber. That's what I said. So, T, I don't know what to tell you about that, but obviously you misunderstood. And it's okay, but I'm just clarifying for you.
She was brought to us.
That is 1,000,000% accurate. And the reason the reason AP got dragged into it, if y'all recall.
That's what I feel like, Jezebel. I feel like she's purposely not understanding. Like, I think you're purposely misunderstanding just to create and distract from the point of Chef reaching out to Cyber. When did this live happen? I don't know. Sometime, girl, I don't know. It's on Proxy page 2 days ago. I don't know. It was posted 2 days ago, I think. So I don't know. You have to look on Proxy's page. This is all on Proxy's page. The page is public, y'all. Y'all can look at it for yourself. I'm just addressing it because I saw this and it came across my FYP. Got you. Yeah, I don't know. Even if she was brought to them, they used her for whatever purposes they needed. Candy. That's what I keep trying to tell the people. Good morning, kisses. That's what I keep trying to tell the people. And I don't know, for whatever reason, it's like, that's why y'all are purposely like misunderstanding what I'm saying. This isn't hard. This is not hard to understand. It's really not. I introduced you to Cyber. I didn't introduce you for the purpose of finding other people's information out, like $2. $2 was never a part of any of equation. You know who was concerned about $2? Chef. So y'all know I'm not lying. So you know who reached out to Cyber for $2 information? Chef. Y'all know I'm not lying. I don't have no issues with $2. I don't have any issues with $2. So what would I gain? So, because I don't want the next narrative to be coming out is that, oh, but you asked, you introduced us to Cyber so we could look into $2. No, the fuck I did not. No, the fuck I did not. You dropped that in the midst of the HB, because that's all we were focused on was HB. And I'll admit that. I don't care. I'll admit that. So in the midst of all that, in the group chat, you dropped Tylen's profile in there, right? Or I guess Cyber did, because you asked Cyber to look into it on the phone, because we did have an IG call, and you confirmed and said yes, right? This is the information. Look, I have no reason to lie. No reason to lie. Let's see here. Drop the info, right? This her. Then you got Chef Keena Brown right here. Yes. I have her personal business info, the business she owns. I need to know where she works every day. That is Chef Kina. Chef Kina right there. I'm not lying. I'm like, what are you talking about? Nobody asked you to do that. Nobody asked you to do that. I didn't ask you to do that. So what's the purpose of you telling me that I introduced you to Cyber? What's the point? Cyber's done a lot of work in helping a lot of Black content creators on this here app. She has. But I still haven't seen where she's dangerous from any of y'all. You know why? Because y'all have been using her for your own personal vendettas on this app. If we want to be fucking for real about it. That's why, that's the part. That's why y'all don't want to offer up the receipts, because it incriminates you. You will see your active participation in there. This ain't got shit to do with me. This was because Chef Kina Brown is the one that reached out and wanted Cyber to look into her information. You also, so that was just IG. That was just IG part. That was just the IG part. Here's the additional part of a text message. Hold on. Damn. The sun. Goddamn. Hold on a sec. Right? Try not to show the damn address. This is you additionally looking out. This is a text message, right? So why the fuck are you sitting here trying to... Why are you sitting here trying to pin the introduction on me as if that proves what? What's done in the dark, baby, will come to the light. Exactly. She could have... Chef should have brought this to the light her damn self. Chef could have brought this out her damn self. But you know what Chef want to bring out?
That's perfectly fine. I can't see it like
This is what Chef want to focus on.
If I'm lagging, y'all, I'm lagging. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Well, I think that that's me. We made it clear. Everything Nitra had, well, no, not everything. Nitra had shit. We all had it. And me and T were like, we ain't touching this shit. I told you that, HB. Like, we are not touching this shit. So it was, where's my wallet? Okay, I got it. It was, I received an anonymous email with all kinds of shit on HB. And then everything else that was gotten, it was Cyber and Andrea that got it.
The audacity of you to blame on other people what you actively fucking participated in yourself. The audacity. The audacity. The audacity of you to get caught up in a lie. Like this. To sit here and throw other people under the bus in something that you actively participated in. You were a contributor to. So now we lying just because you friends with her? Just because you friends with Heartbreaker now? You just gotta be out here and just not state your part? Candy Girl, all of her crying and arguing was to throw people off for a money grab. She was guilty. Right. You throwing other people under the bus to deflect from your participation in something. I don't mind owning up to my shit. I don't mind. Y'all see what the purpose was. I already knew and figured HB was dangerous. I still think she's a dangerous person. Period. I'm never not gonna say that. Like, I'm not ashamed to say that.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Petty Row.
Listen, I got a quick question. I don't mean to interrupt you. I just need about 2 minutes of your time.
Okay.
It has come to my attention that a rumor had been put in place that Cyber Diaries works for me. And I've been in your live in and out this morning.
Mhm.
So from what I get, you know Cyber Diaries, like not just like the last couple of 2 or 3 weeks. Like you've
Right.
been knowing Cyber Diaries for a while.
Since about the top of the year. I didn't know her last year at all.
Okay, me neither. Okay. So has Cyber Diaries ever told you that she worked for me or that we've worked together or
Never. Never.
did she ever tell you I asked her for any information or
Never. Never. I don't have no receipts. No. She's never mentioned you.
okay.
Never. This is the first time I'm even hearing that.
Yeah, it was brought to my attention that somebody kind of had, sprinkle that out there. And I just wanted to make sure. Now I don't got no issue with Cyber Diaries. I've talked to Cyber Diaries on the back end, but it was always about, helping somebody or,
No.
stuff on how to keep your information safe on the internet and stuff like that.
Teddy, this
So
is Cyber.
hey,
Listen, I'm really emotional right now because I'm dealing with an offline family crisis.
okay,
Um, so if I sound emotional, it's because of that. Has nothing to do with this. First and
okay,
foremost, I absolutely 100% plan on responding to all of these quote unquote allegations of me being a dangerous white tea woman. Got it. Great. Whatever narrative everybody wants to run. I already know how this app works. I know how people do things on and off the app. First and foremost, AP, thank you for clarifying one of the several narratives that's been painted against me. Um, to clarify Penny's question, nope, never worked for her. I'm not on a payroll. I'm not on anybody's payroll. Um, so I don't know. Again, this
Tap
app,
the
it
screen,
does
y'all.
what
Share
it
the
does.
live.
It just does what it does. People see things, hear things, create a narrative, share it with people behind the scenes. I've actively seen that myself. I have active receipts showing it. AP, the statement that you've been making about why isn't receipts being shown? Because culpability 100% will be shown in the active role. So the fact that this is being made a race issue, sorry if this sounds insensitive, absolutely has nothing to do with it.
Nope. You're right. No,
I
you're
was
right.
friends with a group of people who I thought were my friends for almost a year. And now all of a sudden those same people are hosting lives and messaging people saying that I apparently swatted someone last week. My dad's been on an ICU machine for the past week. I ain't doing nothing except sitting in a hospital room. Do I know the person who was swatted? I do, but not like that. I've never had an issue
Wait,
with
who
that
got
person.
swatted?
Apparently, Drea, listen to this one. A live that you were a part of apparently led to me and you swatting someone. Somebody named Shay.
What?
Yeah. Again.
Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa,
I,
whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on.
yeah.
Wait. Wait, what?
Y'all,
Yep.
tap the
Wait,
screen,
I can't
y'all.
laugh.
Tap the
Wait, who's
screen. Tap the
Shay?
screen.
Wait, who's
Share
Shay?
the live.
Wait.
She was a
Who's
woman
Shay?
from
First of all.
last year who had gotten into it with a certain group on TikTok, and her nudes were shown. And then I was added to a group text
Oh,
message with this girl,
yeah.
and I gave
Yeah,
her
the
advice on what to do, on how to report it. That was it. I said, hey, this is what you need to do. If you really feel like you're in danger and someone has revenge porn you, these are the steps that you need to take. And I
okay.
felt like the situation was really odd at the time because the group that she was trying to seek help from was actively
hmm
beefing with a group that she was beefing with. It was just a whole situation. But
Wait, is
since
that
that
the one
situation to
that's
now, I don't even talk to her. I haven't talked about her. I don't really even know who she is. I don't even know her username.
is that the one that what do you call it? Is that the one? I know the new. I remember because there's different shades. Is that the one that's with Ty? I think Audi or something like they call that gray whole thing. Was that one?
Again, I don't know anything
Audi,
about her
Audi.
from that situation that happened last
I don't
year
know.
when quote unquote, I was added into, right? So AP, again, I want to thank you again, you don't have to do this. You don't have to take this heat because I am my own person. I absolutely always take accountability in everything that I sit in. The
You
biggest
do.
mistake that I have ever made is trusting the fact that people were my friends.
Yeah, I feel you on
I
that.
have helped some of the biggest creators on this app.
You have. You have. You have.
This, oh, she's a fake. She didn't work for TikTok. I worked for TikTok for a very long time. And do you know what my reason for working for TikTok was?
Go
And
ahead and
again,
tell me.
receipts will be shown when I have actual time to sit down and deep dive into this with the masses. But the only reason I took the job with TikTok was to prove that they were actively suppressing Black creators on this app. And all of the data that I collected was turned over to the NAACP so that they
Wait,
could actively file a
Hold
lawsuit.
on, Drea. Let her finish. Let her finish, Drea. Go ahead.
And you know what that data proved? It absolutely proved that Black creators are 20% paid, or paid 20% less than their counterparts on this app for the same entertainment, for doing the same thing. The algorithms are purposely set up to suppress Black creators. Conversations that are absolutely important on this app are being suppressed for political reasons, algorithm reasons. There's just a ton of reasons. Again, we'll dive into it another time.
That's mad interesting. Okay, go ahead.
But
Go
I
ahead.
want to
Go
say
ahead,
I
Drea.
have a
thank you,
question.
Cyber Diaries, for clearing that up on my end. And when you do decide to go through all your receipts and stuff, please send me the link and invite me, because I'd love to be to be able to hear what you have to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. Thank you, AP.
Yeah, you're welcome, Petty Row. No problem. Thanks for coming up. Go ahead,
I'm
Drea.
gonna change my name after this. Just real quick. So Cyber, are you saying that you have actually worked for TikTok?
Correct. I worked for TikTok and I retired in December.
Okay, so you used to work for TikTok and you no longer work for TikTok as of December, the New Year's, whatever.
Correct. And then I had to wait a 3 year, or not 3 year, a 3 month waiting period. Because when you work directly for TikTok, you have to kind of like, you sign certain contracts with TikTok directly that you will, it's called a non-compete. Some people know what it is, some people
Yeah.
don't. So I try
Mm-hmm.
to break it down. Whenever I do anything, I try to break it down in layman terms for people to understand.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to do a 90-day non-compete. When
Mm-hmm.
that 90 days was up, I created my own
Okay.
agency.
Okay.
Hence why I still have access to some of the resources. Now, what I actually find funny, right? Funny, some of the biggest creators that were in that live a week ago, they didn't really say much
Which
because
live?
they know actively what I did and didn't do for them on this app.
What can you specify? Which live are we talking about?
The one that was held, the initial one last week about me being this dangerous white woman by a group of people who I was friends with for a year.
Oh, yes, gotcha.
They had several people in and out of the boxes, and those really big creators said not a word. Right?
Yep.
My
They did.
resources were sought after. If I was so fake, why do I have almost 29,000 messages in my phone? Oh, you're the MVP. Thank you for processing my appeal. Thank you for this. As a matter of fact, I have a text message from one member of that said group when we fell out. Hey, I ain't fucking with you anymore, but can you process his appeal for me? The fuck?
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Do you know
Wait,
and
what?
understand why I don't be believing a lot of y'all motherfuckers out there? Because y'all will sit there and fucking convince, fearmonger people. Y'all will sit there and fearmonger motherfuckers. And whole time, the reason why y'all are not offering up the receipts that I'm asking you for to show and share and prove that she is dangerous is because y'all will look culpable. And y'all know that a lot of y'all relationships would be fucking done on this app. A lot of y'all know motherfuckers would be mad at y'all. There would be mad lives being had of y'all getting dragged if people really found and saw those receipts and examined those receipts. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Y'all names be on the motherfucking receipts. So you sitting here
Oh.
playing on this lady's name, and I'm not sitting here like, oh, I'm just all the way defending or whatever, but only one person's taking accountability. Where the fuck are
And
y'all
I
at?
want to say something on that, right? I'm glad that you pointed that out specifically, right? Let's talk about accountability. I have no problem sitting in accountability. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. And when the receipts are dropped, I wholeheartedly take accountability. Apologize to who I need to. But let's talk about what you just said right there, AP. The receipts, in fact, will 100% show 100% culpability. Any person that I have ever been introduced to on this app was strictly for purposes of helping their platform. And then getting to know them, they found out that I had other abilities. For 20 years, I found trafficked women and children. That's what I did. I specialize in two-way communication device, and I had a Class C license. When I retired from everything in December, I gave it all up because I learned a very hard lesson with a group of people last year. So when it comes to accountability, I will sit fully in it, 100%. I have no problem. But while I'm sitting in it, let's hold hands and do this together. Because every day I watch in and out these lives take place. And for the most part, I'm not even paying attention because I'm sitting in the lives watching a dashboard, making sure people's lives don't go down. Or if they're about to go down, hey, guess what? You're live, you're peaking right now. You may want to kind of chill out for a second. Because I know that you're battling two things. One, you're battling haters. And because of the data I collected last year, you're fighting the app that's purposely trying to suppress. So it's not an easy job to sit there and try to help keep these lives up, boosting them, doing what I can to play my part. And I want to go to the situation that AP has been specified on this morning. The situation with Chef. Now, I knew of Chef before I was formally introduced to Chef. I knew of Chef because of her active attacks that her and Mr. TV Head partnered together with against a very large creator. I'm not dropping that name. We can all put two and two together.
Oh God.
Sat in Clubhouse and Discord, participated in people's actual driver's licenses being posted in a public Discord with thousands of people, creating narratives, trying to get people swatted. So you can sit in that accountability, but we're going to talk about this situation specifically right now. AP, yes, did introduce me to Tyme. Why Chef was on that call, I don't know. I don't care. In that call, she wants to say, oh, she damn near dropped her resume. All I did was tell you what my credentials were, because at the time of meeting them, I was no longer working for TikTok directly. I was still in my 3-month non-compete. But I said I would try to help where I could, give them ideas, things like that. It wasn't towards the end of that conversation did Chef decide to give us a first, middle, and last name of Heartbreaker. We've got to do something. She's actively attacking T. And the reason I know this verbatim is because everything I do on my work phone. And because of what I used to do, it still actively records every single thing. And so I went back to that phone call. And it was a great conversation. We laughed. We introduced each other. T told me about her. Chef told me about her. So on and so forth. And at the very end, Chef decided to say, we need to do something. She's doxing T. She's putting information out. She's spreading a harmful narrative about us. When we got off that call, boom, 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 as AP has kindly showed the receipts. Then there was a secondary phone call. We were talking about the Heartbreaker situation, kind of updating. We were all part of the call. Towards the very end of that call, she decides to bring in $2. No clue who she was. Never heard of her. Nothing. Because I was new to this side of TikTok. Had no clue who she was. She asked me. And I actually said no. But yet she, as you can see in the screenshots, she still decided to drop her information. Then over the course of time, right? Let's talk about time. Chef was going to the DR. She wanted to know how she could get herself a VPN and protect her account, because in different countries, there's different rules. So again, I'm a fake, but yet I actively helped you keep your platform in the DR, but I digress. It is what it is. Anyway, during that conversation, she brings it up, except this time she gives me all of this woman's information. Now, I'm also going to backtrack a little bit because Nitra is the MVP, right? Nitra's sitting in her accountability these days, and I love that for her. It is good to me. Good to me.
Cyber.
Because while we may have participated in looking up HB's information on the back end, ain't not one receipt gonna show that I shared anything, that AP shared anything, that Drea shared anything, that Tyme shared anything. But dang, Nitra got the receipt showing that Chef shared it all.
Wait, I didn't know this part. Hold on.
Oh yeah, on Petty Rose Court last night. And I guess there was another live that I missed. Apparently it's been said several times. Chef is the one who sent Miss Nitra all of HB's information. And let's talk about dangerous. Does anybody remember what happened when Nitra got a hold of HB's information? All of a sudden, people's kids was backdrops. Funerals were being held. All this fun stuff because Chef wanted to share the information with Miss Nitra, which Miss Nitra had the right to respond, right? We're not going to tell grown folks what they can and can't do. But we kept our information in a group. Nitra, again, she said it last night when she was going through receipts, said that Chef is the one who sent her all of HB's information.
So again,
Is this why I do the mic drop? Because I don't do lives very much.
no, I'm just keep playing this again because
I think that there's we made it clear. Everything Nitra had, well, no, not everything. Nitra had shit we have. We all had it, and me and T were like, we ain't touching this shit. I told you
my
that.
God, are you kidding me?
We are not touching.
What?
all right. Hold on, let's keep going.
Shit. So it was, where's my wallet? Okay, I got it. It was, I received an anonymous email with all kinds of shit on HB. And then everything else that was gotten, it was Cyber and Andrea that got it. Let's talk about it. We want to talk about every goddamn thing else. What I didn't do, I never reached out to Cyber and asked her to find anything. Cyber came to us through AP. That's how we knew Cyber. I promise y'all, I got all the receipts. She introduced herself, told me what she could do, where she used to work, how she's able to help. She damn near gave me a resume. Let's be clear. And again, that was not until the middle of January. The shit that happened with me and $2 was in motherfucking October, November. So absolutely not. I did not reach out to her to have her look up anything on that woman first. That was after she asked me.
Hold on, Chef. Shantonia in the comments said you're getting talked about, T. I don't know from where. And y'all, if y'all give and tap the live, it won't get taken down. It's not lagging for me, but look at y'all in the comments.
Why Proxy not in here? Where Proxy at?
So AP the one that probably told her, you know, the situation that was at hand, what was going on, and she knew that she could get some type of information. I'm addressing that tonight. Oh, on AP Live, she's getting talked about. For what? She talking about her for?
Ain't nobody see, and that's the part. Like, again, this was said. She said this, right? We didn't say this. She said this on Barb Live today that Chef reached out to $2. But what I said is that I wasn't
T, I didn't say Chef reached out to $2. I said she reached out to Cyber.
We didn't reach out to Cyber. She introduced us to Cyber. People can't give it because what she was saying was, now Cyber is a bad person. Now, I've never said Cyber was a bad person.
I did not say that. I said other creators on this app, y'all all talking about how Cyber's this dangerous person and have not produced receipts. That's what the fuck I said. I don't know why Tyme's over here personalizing it to her, but that's not what the fuck I said. So again, T, you're wrong.
Now Cyber dangerous, now Cyber's bad, but she wasn't bad when y'all reached out to her. We didn't reach out to her. She was
Chef did reach out to her, Tyme. Again, you're wrong.
brought to us.
And AP, can we clarify the reason why I was brought to them?
Yes.
You came to me and said, hey, this is the situation that was going on. Again, didn't really know anything about Tyme's, platform. I didn't know really what she was about or anything like that. So I went back and you told me about what was going on. And I saw how this whole HB situation was kind of spiraling out of control. Tyme's lives were being taken down. She was being mass reported, etc. The introduction was specifically and strictly on trying to help T with her platform because AP, as T's friend,
Did I not?
trying to help her.
I swear to God. Did I not fucking, I don't like.
And on the phone call, again, because my phone records everything, the first 5 minutes of the phone call is what that was all about. Hey, this is who I am, so on and so forth. I used to work for TikTok. I'm currently in a holding period. I plan on opening my own agency. I still have access to some resources and connections. I can see where I can help. It wasn't until we were way into the conversation did Chef give us HB's first, middle, last name, and heck, even the state she lived in. And again, sitting in accountability, everything that was found was public information.
So, let's keep going with this Proxy clip. And again, why don't I see Proxy in the motherfucking comment section? Or is she in the live? Share the live with Proxy. Because I don't know why she missing these receipts, but...
Before you push play, I have seen a comment about if I have all these resources, I can distort things. The receipts currently that have been shown are receipts from AP, from a group messaging thread she was in. The only thing that she has that would be outside of that was a text message. I didn't distort a thing. We all were in a group together, a group chat together. Nothing was manipulated. Sorry.
No, you're fine. No, I'm glad you clarified that because it needed to be clarified.
Accurate. And the reason the reason AP got dragged into it, if y'all recall, when everything was going on, I believe it was Alexandria had called AP out for saying something in regards to what had happened to HB. And AP held a live. There's a window down. Jesus, I was trying to find it. AP held.
Oh, hold on. Somebody went and told AP I said she was sensitive, so that's why she going live. I didn't say that as a bad thing. Did I, Trip?
You said, I was comparing AP to myself. I said, AP is like my evil twin. And you said, no, AP is a little more sensitive than you are. But who went back and...
Go ahead, Chef. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying how AP even got brought into it. Me, you, and Crown were on a live that AP hosted that went on for hours. That was when Cool Ass and some other people were just... Yeah, yes, that was that live, right? After that live, I got a message because AP was one of my mods letting me know to check my IG. They had put me and T in a group on IG where they where they were sharing the information that they had gotten on HB. I let them know what was emailed to me. Again, the information that was shared in that group chat was in that group chat. Me, T, and AP had already said we ain't touching this shit. We ain't going nowhere near this shit. We had it, but wasn't, and I mean wasn't gonna say shit about it. So when people started talking about it, stuff started coming out. Oh, so-and-so just said this. How they find out? I don't know, but they know. Oh shit, so-and-so just went live. They talking about this. So now you know. That is how we met Cyber. Then after everything calmed down with HB, Cyber kind of stuck around, played that role of, I used to work for TikTok. I can help keep y'all lives up. This, that, and the other. I peeped Cyber's bullshit months ago.
Cyber, I don't know if you heard this part, but that part I just heard for the first time today. So I hadn't heard the whole
Again,
clip of this.
when I have the actual time to pull everything up, there's several thank yous. Thank you for processing my appeal, blah, 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 blah. Keep the taper rolling because I don't give two fucks. Sorry if my attitude sounds a little insensitive, but I'm dealing with shit.
No,
and I'm kind of fucking tired.
Hold on, let me finish. Let's finish this.
Y'all thought I was sweet and innocent.
Well, I peeped it. I said something to T. T was like, yeah, I kind of had a feeling. And I didn't even tell T how I knew she was lying until, last week when they had called her on the carpet, T. I just told you, I know she's full of shit. I didn't tell you how I knew, but I knew she was full of shit. So when Braxton and all them had that live and was talking about how dangerous she was and how she's getting and lying to all these black creators to be in our space, I was just like, listen, she ain't my mod. She was never my mod, so I didn't go into no details with them about nothing. They had more information than I had. But Cyber came to us through AP. Point blank period. I'm going to say it again. Cyber Diaries, a.k.a. The Oracle, a.k.a. Web Cyber, a.k.a. all them other names that she goes by, came to us via AP.
And this is why I don't like people giving, and Trip, you know this because somebody report a chef. That's crazy.
That's the end of
That's
the
crazy.
Again, the receipting, it is what it is. People are going to paint a narrative depending on what side of things. I've been watching this for a very long time. And it doesn't just happen on this side of TikTok, AP. This happens literally everywhere.
Right.
Absolutely everywhere. It doesn't matter what corner of TikTok. Every large creator has people in their pocket doing the dirty work so that they can do what they just did.
Can I showed the screenshot earlier. I'm not going to show Thailand's address. I've always been good about covering that, but this is one of the receipts of Chef reaching out to Cyber outside of the IG group chat when she already dropped that information in there saying, this is one of them right here.
Correct. That is us going, having like a text message conversation. Now, when it came to Chef and like outside of the group, we did talk on the phone. Again, for the most part, it was about accounts and things like that. Now, she had previously attempted to try to get me to look up this $2 person's information. Didn't know who $2 was. Again, I was still new to this whole part of this side of TikTok. Didn't know who any of these people were. And I'm not in the business of using resources to look up people, despite what the narratives are. I'm not putting my license that I worked years for now, even though I'm retired and I had to give up my license. That's neither here nor there. But I'm not in the business of doing that. Yep. So when it was asked the first time, I kind of just tried to ignore it because that wasn't the purpose. The purpose of being introduced was to help with their platforms only.
Yep.
So then when she asked me again, I'm trying to figure out context, like what's going on, because again, still didn't have the information of like, why is this person's information? You've asked once, I ignored it and was like, nah, I ain't getting with this. And then you asked me again in a one-on-one conversation. Now I have the context. And I find it funny that in the clip, she admitted to getting her information, back in October before I even knew any of them?
Mm-hmm.
But then didn't she say she didn't look up her information like a week or two ago in a live?
That's what I'm talking about. That clip, if y'all look
I'm
on Foxxy's
confused.
page, she said she didn't do it, and I'm trying to figure out. She said she didn't look into the information. Candy girl, Candy's been here the whole time, so she know, like, we've listened to this clip a couple times now, Candy. Did she not say she didn't look into the information? Like, which one is it? We got the receipts. Hey, Miss Nitra. We got the receipts. The receipts are receipting.
And again, I'd like to point out, right? Imagine yourself for a second, right? This is where I try to get people to think with logic. You have a group of friends, there's beef going on, people are doxing you, attacking you, things like that, right? There is no issue with trying to protect yourself. Have conversations offline. But when things move over a line, right? This is where the doxing line comes in. Looking up information and keeping it amongst yourselves is one thing. But again, Miss Nitra, I saw that you came in. I hope you are well. Court was great last night. I am so glad that you are standing up for yourself.
Congratulations, Miss Nitra. Congratulations.
Absolutely, 100%. But as Nitra just stated last night, and I guess in the live prior to that, Chef's the one who sent her information. That's where the line is. That's where the danger in this is.
So Chef shared to Nitra the information about HB.
Correct. And I guess in that clip that you just played, Chef talks about that. But she denied it. Oh, we didn't want no part of that. Well, according to the receipts, the group message that we were in, you actually provided a bulk of the information over anybody. If we're going to be honest.
Miss Nitra said in the comments, she sent me one report.
Still sharing information.
So you sent her, okay, so she did send you information on, yeah, she lied. Okay. Yeah, if you could come up, Miss Nitra.
Good morning.
Hi, Miss Nitra.
Good morning, Miss Nitra.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Let me make it clear. The night that Tyme went live and the situation came up about HB and everybody was talking about who really exposed her, Tyme and Chef Foxxy turned the table and the chairs and pointed everything towards me. My mind does recall well that Chef Foxxy made it clear that she had never, ever sent me anything. Yes, Judge Trendsetter is here. This will be on the docket today. My court is rapid court. You never know when the results will come.
Oh, shit.
Period, poo. When they mention my name, I'm clearing the air at that moment. Ain't no more lying on Miss Nitra and acting like y'all have not been involved in me. People want to know how I got involved because these creatures involved me, period. So yes, Chef Foxxy stated that night clearly, and I do believe it's on one of the bloggers' pages. Yes, speedy trials. Thank you. Miss Judge Trendsetter has speedy trials. Clock it. No sooner than Chef Foxxy said she had never, ever, ever, never, ever sent me anything, I keep my receipts close. So Judge Trendsetter ran over from the live after everybody started saying bad things in the comments like they do about Judge Trendsetter. Put some respect on my name. So if my mind recalled me, I remember the day that I brought out HB's records, public records. Mm-hmm. Chef Foxxy and Tyme came to my box and they were so excited. I recall box number 6 saying, Chef, didn't we already have this information? But they were calling us victim blamers. So we couldn't bring this information out. Miss Nitra, we had this information. I don't give a shit what you got with my name on it. You'll never show. I don't give a shit about y'all collectors. Go collect these bones and put some flesh to it so y'all can live again. Judge Trendsetter has arrived. Put some meat on your bones. That's the problem. Your bitches is starving around here. But I'm finna feed y'all. So Tyme stated that she really, they were so innocent. They were so innocent. So while Chef Foxxy was still over there lying, Judge Trendsetter went and done her own live. And I brought my receipts out. I will be showing Exhibit A today on what Chef Foxxy sent me. Not only did Chef Foxxy, excuse me, y'all, the invisible man in the background. Chef Foxxy not only sent me the document, she called me during the live. Chef Foxxy is how I met Cyber Diaries.
Hold on, wait.
Thank you, Miss Nitra.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Hold up.
Hold on.
Hold on, Miss Nitra. I love you down, girl. Hold on.
Period, Pooh. This
Not
is good
you
to me.
telling me.
This is good to me.
Telling me.
This is good to me.
Chef, and so I don't call AP a motherfucking lie again on this app. I know Chef wasn't the one that introduced you to Cyber, right? Is that what you just said?
Yes. I will have that exhibit coming out this mouth today. Yes. Junior Bond, we apologize. Excuse me, my character, lawyer, attorney is here. Miss Kemp, I do apologize. If I need to apologize, she will call me on the back end. Excuse me, Miss Kemp. Let the record strike that Judge Trendsetter will apologize for whatever just happened today at the moment, and I was wrong, but I don't apologize to no bone that's fucked with me for no reason. Let the record strike that last out, but the rest of them before then, I meant it. So Judge Trendsetter will go back. Chef Foxxy called me and told me about Cyber Diaries. She told me that Cyber Diaries will be watching my platform. She also told me.
Miss Nitra, can I ask you, when it came to watching your platform, did I help you get your lives back when they were banned? Yes or no?
No.
Well, no. I'm like when you would go down, right, and then like you would message me.
Yeah, you would call. Now,
this is
what you would do. This is what you would do. You would call me and tell me that my lives were about to go down, and you would make me stop at that moment in what I was doing. Yes, you have showed me information now, Art, because I don't want to expose you, but I will expose you if you're ready to get out there, because I heard your name surfing.
Well, no, apparently the narrative is that I'm a fake and that I never helped anyone get their
no, she ain't fake, but I love protecting people. You hear me? She ain't fake. Now, let me tell y'all, Judge Trendsetter, let the record show. One time, she has told me to stop, and she got the page back when I didn't. Okay? But there were several times when it was too late for her. So no, she never ever really had to restore my page. My page don't go down that often. Now, I will say this.
She's got mine back. I will say that. She's got mine.
Well, I will say this. She hasn't had to get my page back several times. She's gotten my page back once. Other times it was a little late. But let Judge Trendsetter this. I will be able to prove. Now, are we going all the way with this? Because Judge Trendsetter's still laying in the bed and I can't even. Are we going all the way? Because, see, I woke up and I love folk. And when people are loyal to me, I'm loyal to them.
Mm-hmm.
Let the record show. Hold on, Cyber. Because I'm not a person. I'm not a person that when I say loyalty strikes here, that I come out and just try to expose you. If you help me in life, it ain't everybody's business what you do for me. So I'm not that type of person. This is what TikTok do. Bella drugged me under a bus. I came from up under the bus on Bella ass. You've never done nothing to me. So I'm not out here to try to tear you apart. But if you ready to put it on the table, the truth will set us all free. We can put it on the table. I can show what you done for me, but I don't think it's everybody's business.
Well, so here's the
Jezebel,
thing. Here's the thing, Nitra. This is what I'm addressing. Proxy put up a post of apparently this is part of Tea Times Live where it says Chef Foxxy versus AP Cyber. Okay. And what they're trying to do is saying, because I put it out there that Chef did inquire and requested of Cyber to look into $2 information. Now the whole time $2 has been telling Chef, I know you looked into my information. I know you did. Now I've heard Chef plenty of times on this app deny looking into that woman's information, right? And so when I said what I said on Bella's Court, and after Bella's Court, I went live to say that Chef, yes, you did look into $2 information. We had an IG group chat, and it proves that you did inquire, right? Because we were looking at a heartbreaker. We wasn't looking into no $2. We had no interest in $2.
Oh.
The only person who had interest in $2 was Chef. Now, in this video, in this clip here, Chef is the one that is, I don't know, somehow trying to distract from the fact that she looked into $2 information trying to use Cyber and trying to blame me for introducing Cyber to the both of them. But I find it ironic that Chef's doing that when she's the one that introduced you to Cyber. You see how this is the gift that keeps on giving? So this is
okay, so court gonna have to be this gonna be an emergency hearing today. Yeah. So let's tell the truth. Cyber done helped us more than she done helped the white people. Now, Cyber is not Lala nor White T Kim. Let's make that very clear.
Nitra,
we're not gonna put Cyber Diaries in a category with Lala, who said black people are entertaining. When I asked her why is she hanging out with the black people, she said because we are entertaining. I said Cyber. It's Cyber. I know Cyber. Y'all know Cyber. But I can't flip and flop like that, so Miss Nitra talking.
Yeah, I say Cyber, Miss Nitra.
And listen, I don't need no help to do nothing. Let me tell y'all about something. Y'all the bitches need help. Y'all the one collecting everybody else's tea and using it for y'all to get some numbers, not Miss Nitra. So when we start talking about who helping who, bitches, y'all helping y'all and us. Y'all the ones, y'all, wait, hold on. Let me tell these bones something that'll never show their face. Y'all the one helping. Y'all the one out here chasing everybody's story because you ain't got your own tea, period. So when y'all want to start being factual and exact, let's say who doing who helping who. You bitches get your own collection and do your own thing instead of following us, period, Pooh. And so, they fed no caps over here, so be careful with your caps.
So the question mark, right? Because I'm trying to address one of the commenters, right? So the username is question mark, and you stated in the comment section because she gets off on black trauma. Well, to be honest, right? If we wanted to keep it a buck, if we wanted to keep it a buck, right? We're all black. I think we all get off on the black trauma. So respectfully, that's not a fucking argument that you're trying to have with me. Because if you're here, you're getting off on the trauma that we're even talking about, which is why your ass is front row and center here, right? And then which is also why you be in other lives watching. See, we all fucking participate. So there's no point in singling out one individual when there's all of us that fucking contribute and want to see the fucking drama. Does that make sense to y'all? See, some of y'all commenters be commenting shit like other people are stupid. And I get what you're trying to do, but it don't work over here, baby. It don't work over here.
Child, these nosy folks want all the tea. They down there recording right now.
That's fine. Record away. But we all are here. We are all here.
Right, period. Nobody in here is getting stomach cramps from this. I promise you. Them bitches picking their teeth right now.
And especially, and also, can I say this? Especially when you have attended any fucking such funeral, don't talk to me about somebody enjoying and living off seeing fucking trauma, people's trauma.
Oh, they're not getting into court today.
Dismiss me with that shit.
They're not getting into court today. Now them the ones got to come in and they sister them name. They
I
don't
just
get it.
don't like when
Everybody don't get to
people of
say
color,
I'm sorry.
I don't
No.
like when people of color are trying to be hypocrites in the motherfucking comment section because y'all been watching this fucking storyline for days. Y'all can recite dates. Y'all can recite when y'all saw what. That means you were complicit and you watched. Stop
They
fucking playing with
participated.
me.
Let me also, cyber, should I tell about the date? No, we'll tell about that in court.
Yeah,
So let
whenever
me
you want to
tell you
leave the
all.
court, I'm just yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm finna clock it. So
Clock
it's 10:16. Court will be at noon Central Standard Time. Today's case will be Chef Foxxy introduces Judge Trendsetter to Cyber Diaries. Period, Pooh. And I also will be showing the information that Chef Foxxy shared about Black Chicago. I ain't got nothing over here to lose
Which
when it
thank you
comes to
for
them.
bringing that up because AP, if you go to our group message, there were several screenshots of text messages between Chef and Mr. Black Chicago that were shared.
Yeah.
Was that didn't
And
know his information, didn't know anything about him.
And I wonder, since Chef is so close with HB now, I wonder what her opinion is on the situation because as far as we knew after that group chat, Chef thought HB was full of shit, right? She ain't believe her. So has that opinion changed now since the relationship's changed? I'm just asking questions. I don't know. Y'all want to put emphasis on the fact that I introduced Cyber to Tyme and Chef as if that's any fucking thing. I'm trying to give y'all the meat while they giving you fucking scraps of bullshit.
Yeah, we having cold today. Chef Foxy and Tyme, everybody want to say that Miss Nitra was they friends. I never ever.
Saying when the victim
They
blamer
ain't no
becomes,
friends of mine.
I want to put this out there. When the victim blamer becomes friends with the victim, what we talking about? When the victim blamer becomes friends with the victim, does it change the opinion now? Do you now believe her? Because before you didn't believe her, but now that you're friends, the victim blamer is now turned in and transitioned into the friend and friends with the victim. So what are we doing? What we doing?
We having court at 12 noon. Cyber, well, I need to show receipts of how well you work this internet and how much power you do have behind the scene. Because Judge Trendsetter gonna put it on the floor.
I mean, if you feel the need to, here's what I say about that, right?
If we
Like,
don't have
there's
coat, we gotta have,
different
because look, Judge, listen to me. Judge Trendsetter comes with real facts and proof. I can't be out here stating things, and these folk, I've been watching them for a minute. These folk be saying where the receipts at. Now, I don't record phone calls, y'all. So don't ever ask Miss Nitra about phone calls. That's one thing I don't do. That's privacy, confidentiality. But if we on messy time, I looked at my watch and I got time today, 12 o'clock noon, Central Standard Time. I don't want to mess up my case, so I might have to jump on down. I don't want nobody to think Miss Judge Trendsetter out here lying. Because this is about to
I just know what I was talking about kind of intersects with, you. So I wanted you to be able to come up and speak, you know what I'm saying, for yourself, the little bit apart, but you can go extensive in your live and do your thing.
Judge Trendsetter putting it on the floor, all 24.
I know you got
I told
plenty
them to
more.
leave me alone. Y'all remember when Miss Nitra said, leave me alone?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all remember Dr. Coop? When Miss Nitra said, leave me alone. Because when I'm not bothering nobody, I don't want nobody bothering me. And these bitches still saying, Miss Nitra. Well, let Miss Nitra show how bad they tried to make me look. If y'all really want to know the truth, I'm the rookie. I just got here on this side of TikTok. I was over there with the white folk for real. But since these Negroes, and I said it, want to get down and dirty, Judge Trendsetter will have her robe and her wig on today. I might be switching wigs, so y'all give me a second. I'll see y'all at 12 o'clock noon Central Standard Time. I'm not going to argue with nobody. I'm not arguing with y'all folk no more. We done arguing. We finna start putting it on the floor. Period, Pooh.
Hold on. Go ahead, Cyber. Real quick, Miss Nitra, she had a question for you.
No, before you go, I do want to say, like I said, I've always supported you. I've always tried to just be very, very helpful. I don't want you, AP, or anyone to feel like they have to have my back because, again, I know I'm not perfect, right? None of us are. However, with that said, my only intention, and I think you have the receipts to show it, was to only help anywhere I could with the resources that I had. Not to
Oh,
dox, not to do all these other things that people are saying that I'm doing,
you
but to
never sent me
actually help.
anybody's we'll talk about this in court. You never
Okay.
sent me anybody's address. We never went on that level. You sent me things that I felt like was warnings and heads up, and you helped me protect my page.
Yep, same
Period.
thing. Nitra, I'm gonna have to
Period.
agree with that. The same thing Nitra said, the same thing with me. That's why I don't got no problems with her. She ain't never shared no fucking address with me. I've never shared a motherfucking address with her. It ain't never been like that. If anything, we be talking about
Never.
fucking pets and pets and Roddies and fucking baby kittens. I promise you. So that's why I make the point of, yes, you can say all day that I made the introduction to cyber, but you decided to take it a step further to
No, you
attempt
didn't.
to look up information, Chef Foxxy. So it's not really anything, it's not a dig by you telling me that I introduced. Yeah, I did. And you then introduced cyber to Nitra. So what the fuck is the point? Again, I told y'all, this is like dumb. This is not a thing. This is not a thing to be had. Like, that's not a end all be all. I think they thought that was like an open and shut case somehow. But then to find out further that you actually introduced Nitra to cyber, I'm now confused as to what her fucking purpose was by telling everybody that I introduced them to cyber. What's your point again?
So
She
AP,
said,
so
oh, girl,
AP,
this
from
so
what you played in the video, since I'm in the comments, what you played in the video, for what I get, they're trying to say because you had your issue with Alexander, that's how you introduced them to cyber. So they're trying to paint the picture from what I'm getting, because I heard her bring that up, that you was
Oh,
getting information from cyber about Alexander.
wow.
That's from what you said in the
that's
video, because I don't
crazy.
understand what was the point of them bringing that up. So I'm just assuming for what she said, that had nothing to do with what y'all was talking about,
It
right?
really didn't.
So
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just sitting back looking like, what was the point of bringing that up? Is
Yeah,
that
no,
what
I'm
you're trying
glad to
to?
get I'm glad that we're getting ahead of these narratives that could potentially be painted, because y'all are seeing in real time how shit be working, right? When people put suggestions out there and leading fucking statements like that, don't try that. Don't do that shit. You ain't never got no proof. Nobody can show no fucking proof that I doxed anybody or even tried to look into anybody's fucking information at all. And I
So
stand on that shit.
for the people who saying it's not true, I didn't say nothing was a fact. I didn't say nothing was a
She
true.
did. She
I
just
am going off of the
said the
reference
truth.
of the video. When they were talking about her introducing cyber to them, they brought up Alex, which there was no need to bring up Alex because Alex had nothing to do with this conversation.
You
That's
might need
all
to be
I'm
a
saying.
juror today, baby. We need, see, these the type of jurors we need in my courtroom.
Oh, she wanted to
Uh,
be. I thought, Dad, didn't
Yeah,
you
I
want to
did.
be?
I said I need to be a juror because
She want to be a juror.
okay,
She's
because
good.
listen, I don't know if you follow me. Let me see if we following each other. Hold on, baby, because it ain't nothing but a click. I'm going to follow you because, yes, Haunted, you know, clap mean a good thing. You got the good name. Let me tell you something.
well,
When
Miss
people
Nitra,
think
before you
she's
tell me about my
chasing clout,
name, I got called that in T's Live. So
but you know what? But let
and I
me tell
changed
you
my name.
something. Let me tell you something. When you leave out your box, go look up the word clout. I'm out here clout chasing. You understand? That's what's sad. These folk don't even know the words that they say that come out of their mouth. So I need everybody right now. It's 436 people in here. While you tapping the screen to my niece 100K, I need y'all to go look up the word clout. So y'all can stop saying folks clout chasing, baby. You chasing it too. Period, Pooh, this is good to
Facts.
me. Judge Trendsetter is here to set the record straight. I'll see y'all at 12 o'clock noon. We putting it on the floor for the rest of 24. Get your cups and your popcorn, because this is going to be good to me. And it gets gooder and gooder by the moment. We'll see y'all at 12 noon Central Standard Time. To your bone collectors, you're going to have to get in on your backup page, honey, because we're not unblocking none of y'all. Stay strong. Keep your same energy, because I got mine. Purple. This is
Thank
good
you,
to us.
Nitra.
Thank you, Miss Nitra.
Hey, Cloud Chaser, I gotta give it to you. Thank you for that. I didn't even think about that. That is just, I'm glad you said it. So if if it does end up being said, we already know why that narrative was
It's like they're painting the pictures if you was using her yourself to get information. That's how I looked at it. But I'm only going off of the conversation because I know what happened between you and Alex, and I don't know the whole back end story, but I know on TikTok, so I don't know why she needed to be brought up in that conversation.
Yep, and
Well,
I
I
never
think there's
Even
also
really
another
on
reason
that
why.
side like that.
right.
There's another reason why. Because when HB finally found out, or they tried to paint to HB that it was everybody else except them who participated in finding her information, she then went live and, proclaimed her hatred for myself, AP, and there was like a few others. I think, she had said something about Miss Nitra, had said stuff about quite a few people in her live the other night. She actually repeated what Alexandria had said to you about you go to unalive yourself. So they're trying to also bring her into that. Again, what Joker just said, to try to paint a narrative. And I could sit here right now and tell you, I've never looked up her information. AP never asked me to look up her information.
Y'all are grasping for nothing. A bunch of nothing's being grasped at. And again, if they ever try to paint that narrative, I implore you guys in the comment section to tell them to pull up the motherfucking receipt that I did such a thing. Not even on my enemies who have told me to go slit my wrists. I have never, Alexandria, I never told her. I never looked up information on Alexandria. I know the Alexandria we talking about, so stop acting like, oh, it's the one that's friends with it. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I know the Alex that we're talking about because
I was about to say, did you even have an issue with? They keep talking about it's Heartbreakers Alex. Like, did you have words with Heartbreakers Alex?
I don't know who Heartbreakers Alex is. I know
Exactly.
The Alex,
So why would she be brought up?
I know the Alex who told me to unalive myself, and that's the Alex that we're fucking talking about, and that's who Chef's fucking talking about, because that's the only Alex we've ever fucking discussed, because everybody knows at the time that Alex told me to unalive myself. Alexandria 2.0. Fuck is y'all talking about in the comments? Come on now, stop.
And when I
Stop.
say there, whenever I'm saying there, right, it's like the masses of these people who follow and carry bones, right? Like there was like that live last week about me that was held by my ex friend group. Again, that's going to be a whole different live for a whole nother day with a ton of great receipts. Y'all gonna want to tune into that one. But I digress. When I'm saying there, like it's the people who are following and just don't have logical thinking skills, right? Like even with this live where factual proof was shown. Like if I was so dangerous, I would have came out with this a long time ago. If my pure intent for being in these spaces was to hurt anyone, this would have come out months ago because I was introduced on January 15th of 2024.
Right? It wouldn't have been so hard. It wouldn't be okay. If she was so harmful and if she did all these egregious shit things, the receipts wouldn't take this long to get because we're still waiting on the receipts, LaShondra.
So people keep talking about it's the other Alex. Can you go back to the video when they're trying to explain how you brought cyber to them? They said because AP was going through her thing with Alex.
And then everything else that was gotten, it was Cyber and Andrea that got it. Let's talk about it. We want to talk about every goddamn thing else. What I didn't do, I never reached out to Cyber and asked her to find anything. Cyber came to us through AP. That's how we knew Cyber. I promise y'all, I got all the receipts. She introduced herself, told me what she could do, where she used to work, how she's able to help. She damn near gave me a resume. Let's be clear. And again, that was not until the middle of January. The shit that happened with me and $2 was in motherfucking October, November. So absolutely not. I did not reach out to her to have her look up anything on that woman first. That was after she already asked me.
Hold on, Chef. Shantonia in the
AP, I
comments
do
saying you're
have to
getting talked
drop.
about
The
T. I don't know.
doctor just got here. I'll
Yeah,
be
go
I'll
ahead.
be back though if you're still live. I will be back. I just have to talk to this neurologist regarding my dad.
Okay. All right. No problem. Love you too, Simone. It's all good. I mean, this, you know, this too shall pass, but you know what I'm saying? I got to defend myself just like anybody else would. I'm trying to figure out
People
the part.
can't give it because what she was saying was now Cyber is a bad person. Now I've never.
Yeah, we got
And AP held a lie.
Okay, let me go right before this.
10% accurate. Okay. And the reason the reason AP got dragged into it, if y'all recall, when everything was going on, I believe it was Alexandria had called AP out for saying something in regards to what had happened to HB. And AP held a lie. There's a window down. Jesus, I was trying to find it. AP held.
Oh, hold on. Somebody went and told AP I said she.
So that's the only Alex. It can't be some. I don't listen. It's Alexandria 2.0. That's who she's talking about because that day was what. That's the Alex I went live about that day. That Chef is talking about, right? That's the Alex because I had them all their names all up on. There's not two Alexandrias involved. Not in the shit that she's referring to with me. There's only one, and it's Alexandria 2.0. That's who she's referring to. Because the live that I held that she's referring to, I had all their names in the fucking background, okay? The one where I had Alexandria, I had Lily, I had Javon, all of them, that's the Alex I was referring to. So she's not talking about any other Alex other than that one, 2.0. I'm tired of arguing with y'all motherfuckers in the comments. Stop, come on now. I know what they're talking about. I know what she's referring to. It's not no other Alex. There's not no two Alex. There's only one in here that she's referring to. Okay?
She's saying that's how you got dragged. Can you finish playing it?
Mm-hmm.
He held a lie. There's a window down. Jesus, I was trying to find it. AP held.
Oh, hold on. Somebody went and told AP I said she was sensitive, so that's why she going live. I didn't say that as a bad thing.
That's not why I'm going.
Did I trip?
You said I was comparing AP to myself. I said AP is like my evil.
I don't know. I've never seen Tea Time this wrong this many times in one fucking clip, but it's insane. The amount of just incorrectness is just insane in here. But go, Jesus Christ.
When and you said no, AP is a little more sensitive than you are. But who went back and?
Go ahead, Chef. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying how AP even got brought into it. Me, you, and Crown were on a live that AP hosted that went on for hours. That was when Cool Ass and some other people were just.
That's the live when Cool called. That's the live where Cool called them all snakes.
She did.
And everybody got mad because Cool called them snakes.
She warned me. Yep, she warned me.
She did warn you, AP.
You got snakes. You got snakes. Yep, in the midst. You got snakes. She did say that. I remember that. That was Cool Ass that warned that in that live.
Right after that live, I got a message because AP was one of my mods, letting me know to check my IG. They had put me in.
I was one of her mods, and I didn't ask her to be a mod. She just modded me. And this whole mod shit where people are like floating around, oh, AP's always a mod for somebody and then falls out with them. I don't be fucking, the only person I've only asked two people, right? 2 content creators on this app to be mods for, right? And that was just to help as a what's up, Westside? That's just like a, hey, mod me up, right? The second one, I was kind of playing around with them and I was like, hey, mod me, whatever, right? Other than that, people have just modded me. So it's been a 2-way fucking street. Like, it's not that fucking deep, y'all. Y'all be taking this mod shit to a, AP doesn't know how to mod. Drea, don't make me mute your ass. I don't even be fucking modding. To be honest, when niggas mod me, I don't even be doing shit. I don't be modding like that. But really, it was only Bella's court, and I was like, I can't do that. I'm unmodded myself. Go ahead.
In a group on IG where they, where they were sharing the information that they had gotten on HB. I let them know what was emailed to me Again, the information
I see, Kay.
that was shared in that group chat was in that group chat. Me, T, and AP had already said we ain't touching this shit. We ain't going nowhere near this shit. We had it, but wasn't gonna say shit about it. So when people started talking about it, stuff started coming out. So and so just said this. How they find out? I don't know, but they know. Oh shit! So and so just went live. They talking about this. So now you know. That is how we met Cyber. Then after everything calmed down with HB, Cyber kind of stuck around, played that role of, I used to work for TikTok. I can help keep y'all lives up. This, that, and the other. I peeped Cyber's bullshit months ago.
So after you had that live, that's why like I said, they are painting the picture that you inboxed them on the back end and told her to hit you on Instagram. And then y'all went in the chat, and I guess it was a chat about HB's information.
Yeah, so after that live, I don't even remember what happened after that live, but like Cyber had said, it was initial phone conversation, and then it went into the group chat. And the information that we initially got was from Chef. Chef had a whole fucking lot of receipts, which tells me Chef got somebody who helps her with the information that she fucking collects. So from there, you see Chef Keena all in the IG group chat offering up the information. So I don't know how you go from, you know what I'm saying, victim blamer to, you know what I'm saying? And I know.
Because the way she just said that is if you told her to hit you up on Instagram, and then when she gets in the group chat, all y'all in the group chat, I guess it's you, her, T, and Cyber, and then the information is in there, and you, her, and T say, we not touching this.
Well, after we collected all the information, of course, now we was like, yeah, coming out with this is going to be, because everybody was like, oh, you know what I'm saying, with the story about her and that what happened between her and Black Chicago.
So who brought the information in the group chat? Because that's the way she's saying it, is if the information was in the group chat when she got in there.
Oh, she's acting like it was just waiting for her all of a sudden?
Yeah, play that last part again.
Oh, I was about to bring up the goddamn group chat. Hold on.
Started coming out. So and so just said this.
Go back a little bit more.
No, but they know. Message because AP was one of my mods.
There, right there. Start right there.
To check my IG. They had put me and T in a group.
T was already a part of the group chat. We had already hit up T because this was to help T because she had been getting doxxed and threatened on the back end. T was already in there. Chef was added last by T because T knew Chef had more receipts on it, and because Chef had text message exchanges between her and Black Chicago, meaning Chef was texting Black Chicago. They have each other's personal numbers. So I don't know how she thought all of a sudden we was waiting there for her and T. No. Chef was the afterthought.
So later,
thought of Chef because she knew what receipts Chef already had to contribute to the fucking conversation. Let me continue.
On IG where they were sharing the information that they had gotten on HB.
Again, we started once the group chat and we came to a call. After that call, that's when the information started piling in the group chat. It wasn't beforehand. She's painting this picture as if all the information was already there by the time she was added to the group chat, and that's not the fucking case. These narratives, like, I'm gonna eat y'all fucking narratives up every time. Stop fucking playing with me. I'm going to eat y'all motherfucking storylines that y'all create. Fiction y'all create. I'm going to eat it up. Stop fucking playing with me.
I let them know what was emailed to me. Again, the information that was shared in that group chat was in that group chat. Me, T, and AP had already said, we ain't touching this shit. We ain't going nowhere near this shit. We had it, but wasn't gonna say shit about it. So
cool. So regardless of all that shit, though, what the fuck does that have to do with Chef dropping Tylen's information in the shit, or reaching out to Cyber saying, "Hey, can you go and can you look up Tylen's information?" I'm still confused.
Somebody said, was there more than one person pulling info in? I think they saying putting info in the group, and who was it?
A group effort. It was a group effort. It was a group effort. It was the group. That's the purpose of group.
So it was everybody.
Yes. I mean, honestly, it was hardly me. Here, look. Hold on a sec. Pull this shit up. It's fine. Just fuck it at this point, because this shit is crazy. All right, let's look it up. Damn. All right, let me try not to dox anybody. All right. So, right here, you see, there is the group, okay? All of us in here. Started off with a motherfucking call. So what the fuck is Chef talking about, as if all the information was already dropped in there when it started with a motherfucking call, okay? That's me, join the call. Then, next, adding information. Now, this is Cyber, adding information. Then, here's Chef Keena, adding information. This is all Chef Keena, okay? Dre is in there as well. We know. Adding information. Chef Keena with the 4 photos. I don't know if this is like Facebook information. Oh, this is when she drops her actual name, HB's government name. What's that say right there? Chef fucking Keena. Screenshots. Again, okay? We got Cyber in here, okay? Cyber's already told you that. Dre is in here. Dre is already...
Yeah, let her up.
Screenshots. Dre, you need to go to sleep, okay?
Yeah, I don't think you should be scrolling because there's too much information on there.
I know. I'm making sure
Okay,
I'm
yeah. So
looking at it before.
let's
Hold on.
relax.
I need you. Not right now. I know what I'm doing. All right. Information. Chef Keena with the Pookie shit. Whatever. Okay. Information. These are screenshots from lives. Okay. All right. Cool. That's contributing, right? Like this is her participating in this shit. Okay. This ain't just a whole Chef Keena type shit. Right? Now here is, hold on. Let's see here. Where is let's see. Where's the screenshots though between that Chef has in here?
She's not getting in the she don't want to get in the big box because she doesn't want y'all to see certain shit. That's why she's not putting it up.
I just don't want Heartbreaker to be doxxed either, though. That's
no, it's not. I know it's not. Just don't put it out there. I got this. I've been covering addresses the whole time. Relax. Isn't it? Where are those text messages in here?
She could also screen and record the chat because people. Wait, what? I know, but it's still like I still don't. I don't know. I hear what you're saying, AK. Just.
Oh, where is this?
She should also.
We talk about community managers in here. This was in support of Ty's platform.
No, Rose, she's saying that AP should screen record the chat because it could be deleted, but it can't be deleted because you can't.
You can't delete it from my side,
right.
Not my side. You can't pull it after it's already been sent. You only have a certain window to unsend some shit.
Right.
This shit is from months ago. So at this point, everything is up and stuck in here. You can't delete nothing. Now they can delete some shit. That's how you know they deleted shit on their end. But the shit I have in here, I haven't deleted shit in here.
So, in other words, like you said, it wasn't that the information was there. It was everybody was bringing in information, not that it was just
Exactly.
there when they got in the chat.
Exactly.
That's all I was
Exactly.
Well,
clarifying.
I think
Exactly.
wasn't that chat built immediately after a group chat, right? After a group call, I mean.
Yes, I already said that. I put that right here. The call was right
Right.
here.
No, I'm just saying because what
Yeah.
Cloud Chaser's saying is what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that that's how it was formed. So it wasn't like there was already a group chat and then it, you know what I mean? Then the call happened. There was a
That's
call first, which
no,
formed, which
that's what Chef was trying to make it seem like.
no,
She's
no. What
explaining
Cloud?
it.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
Chef was
right.
saying.
You right. Both of y'all right. I asked the question because in the video, Chef says that they got when she got in the chat, the information was there, and they was like they not touching it. So I was asking AP, was the information there, or was all of y'all adding to the information? And AP
I
is saying everybody added.
I mean,
right.
minimally, like.
I
Go ahead.
believe when Chef, but I do think that when because I've been sleeping during the day. I work night shifts, but I should be sleeping now. But when I think from that video, I think when Chef was saying that we ain't touching it, wasn't saying I don't think she was saying that, oh, there's all this stuff in there, we're not touching it, because she was obviously adding to it. I think what she meant was that after all the information was found, and everyone's like, or tea time and them or whatever, like, oh yeah, we're not gonna put it out there. That's what I think what she
Yeah,
meant. We're not
that is what she
touching
meant.
it.
That's what she said.
Right.
She said that in there too. She wasn't gonna put it out there. She said
Yeah,
that.
she
Right.
said that.
Yeah, she did. She said that. My thing is, in the midst of this being about a heartbreaker, she dropped in there, right? The Tylen shit. Tylen is dropped in there. And then another call was had. And then Chef Keenan says in here, yes, I have her personal business info, the business she owns. I need to know where she works every day. In here. This had nothing to do with the rest of the motherfucking messaging. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Wait, Tylin is
$2. $2. They know Tylen. $2. So that had nothing to do with the rest of the messaging in this chat. Okay? It didn't.
Wait, that's the declined page, right?
Whatever it is, yes, whatever her pages is.
Yeah,
The point
Thailand is
is
$2 live
$2.
or the
Yes, that
decline pay.
$2
Yeah.
is what we're talking about. That's the
Okay.
whole point of why I said what I said. That's the whole point of why I said what I said. This is not even about, that's the thing. This isn't even about tea time. I addressed Chef because Chef was fiending for my attention in the goddamn comment section. And now we here. Okay? I wanted her to leave me the fuck alone, and I said, don't get me to get to $2, you know what I'm saying? To get on that ass, because obviously she needs something to do. Other than try to hold me accountable, you need to fucking hold yourself accountable. Cause bitch, you in here fucking lying on this fucking proxy page right here. Talking about hold somebody accountable. Well, when the fuck are we gonna do that? I'll hold myself accountable when you hold yourself accountable. How about that? Since you think I'm out here not holding myself fucking accountable. That's what this is about. This ain't even about tea time. But you want to speak French and talk about this we shit. I'm not, there ain't no we. I'm talking about Chef right over here. That's who I'm fucking talking about.
So your reason for bringing up all of this wasn't even about the heartbreaker or the tea. It was just about Chef and her dropping Tylen's information in that group chat, which had nothing to do with the conversation.
I've been knew that. Yeah, because I've been knew that. I've been knew, I've been knew Chef was trying to utilize Cyber to look into $2. I've been knew that. Okay. But my thing is, you over here feeding for my attention, right? And this was all to show that Chef was looking up $2 information, correct, Candy? This is not about nothing else. So all this other shit of, oh, well, she introduced us. So the fuck what? So Chef introduced Cyber to Miss Nitra. What's your fucking point? There's a whole line of content creators that have introduced Cyber to other content creators. Again, what is your point? What is your point? So yes, I introduced.
So when you brought that up, that's when they brought up the whole HB situation, which that's what you was never talking about.
Yeah, I was never talking about that. It was deflection.
So why did they? Okay, that's what I was trying to understand. Like, how did that even get brought up? Okay, so it was the deflection from.
It was deflection from the beginning.
I was so confused. I was like, wait, what? Okay,
deflection from the beginning. Listen to them.
Why
don't think that that's new. We made it clear. Everything Nitra had, well, no, not everything. Nitra had shit. We all had it, and me and T were like, we ain't touching this shit. I told you that, HB. Like, we are not touching this shit. So it was. Where's my wallet? Okay, I got it. It was. I received an anonymous email with all kinds of shit on HB.
All the while, right, Candy? All the while she was touching it. Talking about, I'm not touching shit. I really wasn't touching shit. The whole time, you was touching shit.
And then everything else that was gotten, it was Cyber and Andrea that got it. Let's talk about it. We want to talk about every goddamn thing else. What I did.
Throwing under the bus, right. It's deflection.
Didn't do. I never reached out to Cyber and asked her to find anything. Cyber came to us through AP. That's how we knew Cyber.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything of what you did from the moment you knew about Cyber on to now, and you have her information and $2 information? What
They saying that Tyme is currently showing her receipts. I don't know why y'all tagged me to tell me that. Like, I'm just up here trying to clarify because I know people in the comments had questions.
She can show receipts. That's fine. You should have did it on this live. Shit, if you gonna talk about it, why do you do it now? You should have showed it right there. Show the receipts. Show the receipts.
I promise y'all, I got all the receipts. She introduced herself, told me what she could do, where she used to work, how she's able to help. She damn near gave me a resume. Let's be clear. And again, that was not until the middle of January. The shit that happened
wait, can you pause it?
with me.
Can you pause it? Okay. So what I think that I will say that there is a consistent pattern here, obviously. I'm not just talking about Chef or whoever else. The consistent pattern is that I've seen with Cyber, like so far, is that people are okay when she's helping them, but then once something happens or whatever, she's the one that's quickly thrown under the bus. Once there's a fallout, like that's what I've been seeing across the board. So all of a sudden now it's like, oh well, this is the. But if you're using her, what you say is abilities, but then you say it's bullshit, but then you were using her at the time, but then it was weird. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like it can't be both. Like if you think that is bullshit, then immediately disconnect, immediately block, immediately all of those things. Don't like later on say, well, throw her under the bus. That's what I don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like a consistent, consistent across the board. That's what I've seen. Her being used and then discarded and thrown under the bus. And that's what's like weird to me. It's like, what? Then why didn't you even use her? Like,
and she's saying consistent. When she says consistent, she means consistent. So not just this.
Yeah,
the
this
other
is
content creators as well that she has come across, which have been a lot of content creators. They all do this same bullshit. They all do this same bullshit.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
All of them.
That's
like
the pattern
thing that I'm seeing that y'all in the public have not seen yet. This has been the synonymous thing. This has been a reoccurring thing. This shit ain't even surprising. The way Chef's over here talking about trying to minimalize her fucking part and participation in it.
And $2 was in motherfucking October, November. So absolutely not. I did not reach out to her to have her look up.
I never said that Chef reached out to Cyber in October, November. I don't
even
know.
Hold on, AP. I was just about to say, so if what happened with them in October, how did it end up in y'all chat after January?
I mean, make it make sense. Well, I mean, I'm just going off the explanation. So do you admit that you played a role as well, or it's everyone but you? I never even said it's everybody but me. I just said I'm the one that introduced them to Cyber. Are you not listening, Ashley Lace? This the first time you've entered the fucking chat? Read the fucking room then. Because we've been at this for over an hour now.
Anything on that woman first. That was after she already asked me.
Hold on, Chef. Shantonia in the comments said you're getting talked about, T. I don't know from where. And y'all, if y'all give and tap the live, it won't get taken down. It's not lagging for me, but look at y'all in the comments. So AP, the one that probably told her, you know, the situation that was at hand and what was going on, and she knew that she could get some type of information. I'm addressing that tonight. Oh, on AP Live, she's getting talked about. For what? She talking about her for?
Ain't nobody see. That's the part. Like, again, this was said. She said this, right? We didn't say this. She said this on Barb Live today that Chef reached out to $2. But what I said is that we didn't reach out to Cyber. She introduced us.
I never said. Can you, do y'all understand, like, why is she purposely misunderstanding?
Do anybody got, since they talking, because from my understanding, are they talking about a live that you had, or are they talking about a clip from the live that you had?
I said, which live are we talking about?
Right, since they're saying what you said, do you got a clip of what was said?
We didn't say this.
She's talking about when I was in Barb's live. After
because you know what they gonna be like, this is he say she say, because you got a clip of what they're saying, but they don't have a clip of what you were saying. So when you go and say I didn't say that,
right? So yeah, it's like this whole like trying to fucking misunderstand and trying to purposely put something in there and deflect from what Chef did and what I've always claimed Chef did is bullshit. This is what I'm talking about that be happening. This is why I go and respond to the shit that I do, because the shit that they're saying is not true, right? So what I said in Barb's live was that there was a group chat. I already said that. All right, Dre. What I already said was we had a group chat. There was a group chat, yes, and that's where Tylen's information was dropped in there. And then you reached out outside of the group chat, because I have the screenshots of you reaching out outside of the group chat to Cyber to reach out and ask about more information on people. Okay? I mean, the receipts are there, so it's like,
let me be confuzzled for a minute then, because just because you meet somebody, did that mean that you had to reach out to them to get information on somebody? That's, I mean, like, I'm trying to get the correlation.
That's what I'm not understanding. The reasoning. That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead,
like,
baby.
So
like,
because
I introduce you to somebody, and that person has a particular set of skills. They need them leasing, right? They being taken, okay? Right. You're going to get under the bed. They will find you. They're going to take you. I mean, I'm playing right there, but I'm just being serious, though. Right. Because that's what it sounds like. So I introduce you to somebody that has a particular set of skills that everybody seems to know about. So did you need to reach out to that person with that particular set of skills if you was being innocent? Just because I introduced you doesn't mean that you had to go and talk to that person. Doesn't mean that you had to utilize whatever information that I gave you, because we all know how everybody be getting all of these anonymous letters and all these anonymous emails and text messages. And because I be trying to figure out, if I don't have your number, how you get a text message from me? How you airing out my dirty laundry if I don't have your number, but you miraculously, a little birdie just was like, oh, you know what? I got to flit and fly, because there's somebody I know that'll put this information out here. Not that people don't be, putting their own business out there, but again, I'm just a little bit confuzzled. If you had nothing to do with nothing, then how in the world, me coming and saying you introduced me means exactly what? It's what I did after you introduced me that is the difference. I don't give a damn if you introduced me, okay? You putting me on to somebody does exactly nothing.
But that's
nothing at all.
Exactly what Candy said in the chat, and that's where they rely on people being slow.
Well, motherfuckers are slow. Let's just get that out there.
They counting on mad motherfuckers being stupid. Like, they not gonna catch on, so we just gonna...
Right, like, they just sound stupid. You introduced me.
And they count on people not asking the right questions and really listening. Because that's why I asked if she said what happened. Okay, because I've been around, I just stay in my lane. I've been around. So I know all of what this is, right? Mm-hmm. So if they had their issue in October, and you wasn't a part of that, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I wasn't a part of that shit in
Okay.
October. I didn't know nothing
So
about
in
that.
January, February, whenever y'all had this conversation in the group chat, how did Tylene's information end up in y'all group chat? And that's what I don't. People don't be asking
She's
the right
still
questions.
because she's still trying to find more information. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It hurdled. It was a hurdle, right? It just hurdled. It was a leaps and bounds. It was, it just got dragged on over there accidentally. It was like, oh, I heard you niggas was looking for me. Here I
here
go.
I go. Right. What's up, Mr. Trump?
Hello, everybody. Judge Trendsetter just wanted to bring to the public's attention on what will be on today's docket. Proxy, I'm sorry, you'll have to come in on somebody else's page because you're blocked and you won't be on mine. But today's docket will show that Chef Foxxy is who introduced me to Cyber Diaries, aka Cyper. I only knew her as Cyber Diaries. Also, we will showing the information of what she has done for Judge Trendsetter as far as helping keep the page up. We will also be disclosing the proof that Chef Foxxy texted to me. I don't know if anyone has the recording of her stating that she never sent me anything. We will be showing that proof as well. This is emergency court cases. My court cases come sparingly, just whenever I feel like putting my robe and wig on. So I do not have any particular days. Yeah, you care. Trust
So wait,
me.
Proxy,
You
real
care.
quick. You're saying that this issue has.
I was about to ask you that question.
Hold on. So, Proxy, you're saying this issue is that it was being said that Chef reached out for $2 info before being doxxed. I think what we also need to do is organize whose issues what. That's not my issue. You need to bring that issue to whoever else. That sounds like that's a Chef Foxy issue. My issue is responding to your post of this. I'm not talking about when Chef was foxed and when Chef was doxxed or when whatever and when she did what. I don't give a fuck about none of that. My only point is to state that she tried to utilize cyber to look into $2. That's it. That's all. I don't give a fuck about before she was doxxed, after she was doxxed, none of that shit. That's not my issue. That's not the point that I'm sitting here clarifying. Is that clear? That issue, you can go back up with Chef, because put that in her basket. That's not in my basket. I don't care about that.
Don't nobody know who Proxy is. Proxy
Right, Chef is addressing what $2 said before the live you're playing. Okay, I mean that I don't have nothing to do with that. Okay, I'm. So you're saying in this live, listen, I can only address what she admitted that in the video you're playing. Okay, so right, and she admitted what? Oh, she admitted by saying before she was doxxed. But see, she's conflating two different people, right? That got issues with her. She's conflating me and mixing it up with $2, right? Whatever $2 said, she need to say, hey, $2, I'm addressing this. And then whatever I said, hey, AP, I'm addressing this. She conflating that, whatever. But she reached out to Cyber.
That's some of them, right? You know that's some of them.
That she's declining that she reached out to Cyber, and she did. She reached out in the group chat, and she also reached out on the back end outside of the group chat. I've always maintained that. I've already shown the proof of that. That's it. That's all.
So, what Foxy is saying is that she reached out. She said that she admitted to that she reached out to Cyber, but she's saying that the only reason why she reached out to Cyber is because $2 leaked doxed her. So in return, she went to go look for the information. Am I right, Proxy? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, but at the end of the day,
Proxy some of them, don't you? I don't get Proxy no energy because I'm gonna tell you why. She fight too hard for Tyme and Chef Foxxy. Anybody that fight that hard, see, a real blogger don't give a shit. A real blogger ain't in the comments fighting for their life and somebody else's either. I don't respect Proxy because when Proxy can show who the fuck she is or he is or they are or whoever, then we can address Proxy. Proxy ain't shit. Proxy is one of them. I stand tall on it. Just like Detention was Heartbreaker and how she used to come in my lives and say Auntie TT and Auntie and all that. That shit gave me bad vibes. I didn't know who it was. Proxy is one of them. I stand on that. She fight too hard for Tyme and Chef Foxxy.
So hold on.
Period.
So Proxy, if you're defending who's right, then just defend the fact that whatever they're saying about me trying to paint this narrative that I introduced them to cyber is fucking null and void. Put another post out to be like, what does that even prove? What does that prove? Chef introduced Nitra to cyber. So what are we saying? I did something different than what Chef Foxxy did?
So I'll say
Make
it
a post
again.
about that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're defending anybody who's right, but like, what does that even mean? Because this post right here is hella wrong. This post right here is hella wrong. So you're defending anybody who's right, but this post right here is hella wrong. Where does that make sense at?
So now,
Simon said you messy.
I legit have to ask a question.
I'll be messy. If I'm messy, then I know other people is messy. So I hope you have that same energy for them. I'm clarifying because I was present. It's not about defending anybody. Okay.
So I have to ask the question. Why did all of this come out now?
Because Chef was fucking with me in Bella's live. And I was like, okay, you clearly don't got shit to do. I was being petty and I was like, I'm going to get $2 on that ass if you don't leave me the fuck alone. That's when the interest peaked.
It's the selective outrage
going
for
back
me.
and forth.
It's a selective outrage for me. I don't get it. And I think we talked about this the other day. Everybody talk about they don't want to be talked about, but they want to talk about folks. But then want to try to tell people how they got to respond when they go to talk about you. Well, if I talked about you, but you can't talk about me like that. Don't put my business out there like that. Don't do this. Don't do that. I don't get it. It's a whole freaking circle. Everybody does it. So how do we get to pick and choose who I get to talk about, who I don't get to talk about, when I get to talk about you, and then when do I get to tell you when you can't come respond, when you can't come tell me nothing and everything else? Hell, I mean, damn, if this is messy shit, if this is messy, then baby.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Jezebel. Chef was already picking at me in the comments section from Bella's comments. So leave me the fuck alone. Like, I don't understand it. Leave me the fuck alone is all I'm asking you to do. If you would have left me the fuck alone.
Put your business out there, they was picking on you. I feel like this Cloud Chase. Meek up. You've been getting picked on a long time, AP. And I'm finally glad to see you out of that box over there and standing up for yourself. I don't understand how people sit up over there in the box getting screamed at anyway. Period. I don't understand. Ain't no respect for your followers. It don't matter. No respect. But that's who they love. That's who they love. So while they down there fighting for their life for them folks that they done got attached to socially, ain't no backline communication. They ain't getting to meet them. They don't get no encouragement from them for real. They get screamed and hollered at. Proxy the only bitch getting accolades because she is one of them. And I stand tall on it. Ain't nobody over here shouting out bloggers. Proxy, you the one. Ain't nobody over here shouting out no messy ass blogger. But Proxy getting shout outs. So stay woke. Stay woke. Cause Judge Trendsetter done woke up. They wanted it, they finna fucking get it. Now that's my 2.2. I give y'all 3 over at 12 noon on Judge Trendsetter's panel. Y'all be good over here, AP. I got your back and your front. Because them bitches wasn't doing nothing but sitting on the side of you, causing confusion. This is good to me. Let them know in my just voice.
I'm
Let
gonna
them
sneak
know.
in right quick, cause here at this junction shit. When it come down to HB, everybody had their ass somewhere over on that girl. Y'all was all sitting over there in the same damn live when she airing her ass out. So that's just my thing right there. Like I don't give folk like, hey y'all, let's just not pretend, let's just not play. That folks was not sitting over there in Tyme Live and stuff like that, sitting in the
12
box.
noon Central Time.
She was sitting over there herself. She was sitting over there herself or whatever, and that there wasn't people sitting over there in that live and stuff like that, doing whatever, saying whatever. So again, I stay confused. That's why, let me go. Hold on, my kids are super loud. Hold on, y'all.
Okay, Chef is not Proxy. No. I don't have no issue with Proxy. I mean, the only thing I'm observing though, Proxy, is that you definitely lean on a certain side. Like, you know what I'm saying? You definitely lean on a certain side. And that's cool. But when it come to me, like, come on now. I have no personal relationship to T, Chef, or anyone on this app. Come on, Proxy. We gotta be for real though. Proxy.
Yeah, but y'all, come on. We know that there's folks that we get, that we get attached to, and we ride hard for, and we ride out for, no matter what they say, no matter what they got going on and stuff like that. So sometimes folks do be finding it hard to find themselves remaining in an adjacent place where they could say that something's wrong, and when they, can't say that something's wrong.
And I'm
But
not saying that.
again, I don't know. Y'all can respond to that. I ain't got nothing to do with
We
that.
not saying,
I'm
and
just
I'm not saying personally. I'm not saying that you talking to any of them on the back end. What I'm saying is that hold on, you got to mute, Joker. But what I'm saying is that your posts seem very biased to one person. That's it. Time is going all the way in on the white women are creating chaos trope.
So how are they creating chaos if y'all didn't give them the chaos to create?
that, and I mean, are we talking about the ones that y'all allow on y'all lives? The ones that y'all allow to sit there, be on the panel, just sitting there with their legs crossed, the hands, and sitting pretty and doing everything else? Like, y'all gave it to them and reached out to them folks. I'm confused. I'm puzzled.
That's why I'm not throwing Cyber under no bus. I'm not doing all that.
She can only be blamed for creating chaos if she was going to go look up all this shit and bringing it to y'all. But if y'all was going to ask her for stuff and then y'all was exchanging information, y'all just as guilty as she is.
Hold on, Proxy. Was it biased when I held off on posting about? I didn't know nothing about this. Was it biased when I held off on posting about you and Hulk until it was to clear your name? I didn't even know none of that.
I mean, she can't be creating chaos if y'all asking her for the information. So y'all creating chaos with her.
I didn't even know none of that.
Right. Like, how y'all going, and how are y'all going, and sitting there asking for the
Yes, and my
information?
first part of the clip was muted. I didn't know that. I have to go back and look. At that time, I had so much going. I didn't look at nothing online because I was like getting chewed up. I didn't know that, so I'll have to look at that. I'm just going off of what I've seen in the posts, and including also what Time has said. Just like I defend you against Alex and them. Proxy. I know who you are. Proxy. Do I know who you are? I'm not coming nowhere to nobody's live. Proxy, do I know who you are? Maybe. Damn, I know who you are. God damn it, Proxy. Proxy, this has been you the whole time? That's been you the whole time? Oh my God. Proxy.
Sorry, I had to go. Anyway, I'm back.
Proxy, that's been you the whole fucking. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a motherfucking second.
Let me up. Flow in 2024. Answer y'all phone, because this is good to me. Baby, who is Proxy? I hope I bet not know her. I bet not. I bet you better be over here on the backside saying, please, please, please. You better kick into goddamn sheep girl. Because if she let her
She
foot
said
off
something.
the brake,
She said something though, so that's why I'm like,
oh, baby, we finna bad back through this shit, you better hope she stay on your. I
She
promise
said
you.
nobody's.
Yeah, you give a damn. You give a damn, because I'm gonna see if I
All right,
think it
hold
too.
on, Nitra. Hold on, wait. Just hold on.
Oh, it's about to get
Oh my fucking
bad.
goodness. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot.
Ain't
This is
no
a
damn.
lot.
Let me tell you something. She been over here splashing water. That bitch ain't got no oil. She been splashing water. See, let me tell you something about them. They reveal their hand before they reveal anything. We finna find out who Proxy is, y'all. 2024 is the year of exposure. That's what somebody said in January. So now that we know who Proxy is, because we finna know. We finna know. We finna go back and go through these clips where she done been big and bad. You
Screenshot it,
bitches.
babe.
Oh, baby, bad. You should have stayed a wolf, because now there's sheep clothing. Baby, this is fin. Oh, who said you was crowned? Don't get scared and tell on yourself. You ain't got to say this good. I see y'all at 12 noon in court. Can I find out who Proxy is before court?
I gotta confirm. I just this is a just
It's her.
this is an
It's her.
intuition.
It's her.
No, you don't.
It's her. It's her. She done exposed to it was. It's her. She said, mwah. It's her. Yeah, baby, it's about to get good around here. Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Oh wow. Okay.
I wanted to tell Miss Nature before she left that regarding court, I'm gonna try my hardest to like pop in and stuff.
Okay.
I'm my reception is like really wonky
No, I
at
know
the
you're
top
not crowned,
here.
Proxy. I know you're not crowned.
So
But
Nisha, I will try to be there.
I'm gonna hit you up, Proxy. So check your messages if it is who I think it is. Go ahead, Cyber.
And I also wanted to clarify one thing, right? Like I've seen a few of the comments, you know, about like, oh, you dislike tea, things like that. I have no dislike for anyone. However, I would be lying if I didn't sit here and say that I wasn't hurt. Because again, last year I was tricked into thinking people were my friends. And when I needed them the most is when I was dumped. And then here we are 5, 6 months later, and lives are being hosted for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know their purpose, but I do know one thing for certain is things are not being shown and truths are not being told because just like Joker and Clout Chaser, AP, and several other people have highlighted, culpability would be shown to the fullest extent. I have no problem sitting in my accountability. And trust me when I say this, I ain't helping another mother effer on this app ever again. And that sucks because my true intent was to only try to help what TikTok overall is doing, in addition to helping creators fulfill their dreams. And yeah, I got drugged into some stuff along the way, and I take ownership of that. The second thing I wanted to say regarding, oh, well, you dislike tea. I don't dislike tea. Just like AP has stated, Tea Time has never asked me to do or look up anybody. She's not done any of those things ever. My interest in Tea was helping her keep her platform up and try to figure out why she was being doxxed. Pages with her actual address were being put up. And because I had access to some resources, I tried to get those pages taken down. I don't see the harm in that on any side. Now, if someone's mad about that, well, then I question why they're mad. Are they mad because they're behind it? I mean, 2 plus 2 usually does equal 4, but I digress, whatever. But to clarify with T, she never asked me to do anything. And even when I was going back through our group messages, she really was not even a part of that. She needed help in that moment. And as a whole, right? Some more than others. And then things got taken to another level that it had nothing to do with. And I do want to talk about the $2 situation, right? Everything that was asked of me when it came to that situation was way before my time. I wasn't talking to anybody or any of them in October of last year. I didn't even know the situation was going on. So people asking why she's asking for it again, I do recall that there was a head-to-head live that happened, and Chef claimed that she never looked up $2 information. My question to that is then, how were you able to send in a group chat and to me directly all of this woman's information? I didn't know her name, her date of birth, her address, where you suspected that she worked. I knew none of that. I didn't even know who she was on the app. So why the need to bring that all up again? I really don't know. I don't. I don't have those answers. In my opinion, she saw that, hey, she is who she says she is. Let me see if I can try to like sneak this in here and use this to my advantage. That's what it looks like. And that's what the receipts are showing currently. But I don't know her. I don't know her motives. I don't know what she was thinking of at the time. I don't. Now, what I also think has happened is that live last week with my ex-friend group happened. And because there was a 50-50 chance that I would or would not respond, people who were messing with me, because let's be clear, I have proof showing that the day that live happened, I was still communicating with a lot of the people who were saying horrible things about me now. But mysteriously, after that live happened that didn't have receipts, all of a sudden, now people are coming out posting lives that I'm this dangerous person. But what you're not saying or showing is that you were 100% culpable in that quote unquote danger. So are you saying you dangerous yourself?
And again, y'all, this is the part that T obviously got wrong. Like, I wasn't even talking about T and Chef when it comes to her cyber being called dangerous, right? I was talking about all the other content creators because it's a lot more that are trying to come out and quote unquote telling everybody that this woman is dangerous. Like that, like tell me you don't understand without telling me you don't fucking understand what the fuck I'm saying. That's pretty much the gist of what I've been saying, right? Ever since what's her name? Sky's Live, right? Ever since that live. They want to warn me, oh, cyber, watch out for cyber. Okay, so give me the receipt. I'm still trying to find the receipt that y'all finna submit to show that the woman's dangerous. I haven't been submitted anything since that live. Everybody's coming at me over cyber. Show me the receipt. That's all you gotta fucking do. Shit.
I mean, is they said she dangerous? I mean, because she can pull up, because she got the information that she got. But again, doesn't that make them just as dangerous for looking up that information?
They trying to throw on top of that the fucking added on layer of her being white. What the fuck does that have to do? I've had black people on black side of TikTok fucking sit there and dox me. What you mean? I got screenshots showing text messages being sent to cyber fucking trying to dox me. Look into anything that you can on AP. Y'all think I don't know that shit. I'm just waiting for y'all to fucking tell it while you over here telling one side of the fucking story. Let it be told. What was your participation at the time of you fucking with cyber? That's the story that's not. So no, I'm not going to sit here and take your word for it. Because you over here saying, oh, it's cyber is doing this, doing that. Where's the fucking receipts, LaShondra?
So they said that
where's the receipts?
they saying that cyber sent info unsolicited in attempts to divide black people.
Cool. Where's the receipts, LaShondra?
But how does she know who to send it on? She psychic too? She was just sitting there like, I sense with my little eye.
How does she know who your enemies are?
Dang, Cypher, you got that type of TikTok that happened on TikTok too?
Y'all giving this woman so much motherfucking
I got an algorithm that's like, somebody about to cause drama. Hey, go drop this person. That sounds dumb, y'all. That's dumb.
So basically, I'm gonna be real. All she gotta do is just sit in the live and listen. But again, how would she get your number? Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, Cyber. How did you and Chef have conversations on the back end outside of that group chat?
Yes, ma'am.
How did you get her phone number, and how did she get yours?
I have to go look back and actually confirm if she asked me or I asked her, vice versa. I'd have to go back and confirm that. I'm sitting in the middle of a hospital with limited like
Okay,
resources at the
so
moment,
all right.
but I'd have to go back.
But
But
that's fine. So basically, y'all exchange phone numbers somewhere for y'all to have that conversation outside of the group chat.
correct, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what the fuck? What? So outside of the group chat, right? Like you focus on a fucking introduction,
I
but
told
you
you, y'all
acting
don't be
like
asking the right questions.
y'all don't be asking the right shit. Y'all really don't. Y'all will sit there and be like, "Oh, well, makes sense." Like this is why there's certain content creators on this app that think y'all dumb as shit. And I can't blame them for thinking that y'all dumb as shit, because y'all will sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, right, yeah, that makes yup, that's what." Like, what the fuck? Come on now. What are we talking about right now? Go ahead. What's up, Trick?
Hey, AP, I got 3 questions for Cyber Diaries. Cyber, if she cool with answering it. Cyber Diaries, the first question is, have you been sending tea time everybody's lives? Trina, Chef, enemies, friends, have you been sending tea time everybody's lives and reporting what they've been doing on their lives? Her enemies and friends?
I I only know one of those names that you mentioned. Like
Okay,
if
have
you're
you been
talking about
sending?
like sharing a live, yes, I have shared lives, but everybody shares lives.
Okay, so I'm asking, have you, aside from sharing lives, have you been saying, hey, so and so is live and this is what the topic is?
I have to go back and look at every specific single one, but a lot of it's just generalized live sharing.
Okay, my next question is in regards to that, because I know you said that you'd have to check on that. The next thing is, in regards to that, they state that you often, you had told Bella, I know a while back, that her live, that Peach was reported 400 something times. I want to know, because T-Time stated she asked you the other day when you told her she was peaking or being spiked or whatever the case was. She asked for the data, and your excuse is that you're in the hospital, so you're not able to provide that data. But my question is, if you're in the hospital and you're not able to provide that data, how are you able to see that data?
So I could send her the actual screenshot of the dashboard, right? But
Yeah, that's what
it's
she's asking for.
correct. I can send her, but all you're going to see is the dashboard. It doesn't actually explain the peaking. It's just like it's kind of hard to explain. It's like charting and things like that. With the Bella situation, I did provide tea time with the actual screenshot telling her that I told Bella, listen, I know you're getting a lot of heat off of this. And I asked her 2 different times, hey, do you want this information? I can send it to you. It was declined because she wasn't planning on responding. Anything that anybody's asked me about their own personal platform, I will not put that out because that is their personal analytical information and data. However, I
Yeah,
have
I'm not
asked.
asking. I completely respect that. Yeah, we wouldn't be asking you to put out anybody else's numbers. So I'm not going to ask you for Bella or Tea Time's information. What I'm stating is, though, when it's time for them to receive it, proof that they are being doxxed, or not doxxed, proof that they are being tagged, etc. Questions about that. And then I do have one last question, and then I decline.
But
I
to
mean, I'll
answer,
stop.
I wanted to answer that actual question though for you. So
Sure.
it was yesterday afternoon when, and it was like late in the afternoon when he had asked me about like, like the data and the information, right? And she knows off app because pretty much everything that's going on currently personal. This morning was not supposed to happen. I was planning on going live to provide absolutely everything that people asked for. This was out of the blue. So I'm a little unprepared. But yesterday, late afternoon, currently I have a ton of family coming in because we're about to pull life support for my dad. So no, that's not my main focus. But I did tell her I would give it to her. And again, that was late yesterday afternoon. And then I wake up this morning and there's this going on. And again, this was not planned. This wasn't, hey, AP, you want to do this now?
Nah, she
No.
didn't know I was. Yeah, she didn't know
But
I
I
was.
do very, very much plan on providing what T had asked me for. But if I just send her a picture showing the peaking, that's not going to explain anything because there's a lot of data that goes behind that dashboard.
So
Okay, one more
go ahead.
last question, and I promise I stop Cloud Chaser. So my thing
You're not
is,
cloud chasing, Trip.
no, I said no. I was talking to Cloud Chaser, the Cloud
Yeah,
Chaser
she
Oh,
above
did.
me.
I think so.
So what I'm stating is, you said that your father is on life support. They're thinking they're and you're going through some tough things. I'm not really sure then why you chose to come on social media and address a bunch of niggas anyway. But my thing is, in regards to this, Cyber Diaries, there is a lot going on. I was also informed, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're trying to say that it was not just Chef who provided Heartbreakers information, Anitra, that there was some innuendo, something going on there. So I want to know, because there is a large portion of Black TikTok that has questions for you now. They basically feel like you are an agent of chaos. You are here to turn Black people against each other and to interfere in our spaces and get us riled up, to get us fighting, arguing, and chaotic against one another for Caucasian entertainment. So my question is, are you willing to do a public live on your page and allow all Black creators there, or to go to a Black comment space? And no, it will not be Sister Two-Face Bella. It will not be her. Are you able to go to a live and answer all of the questions that are coming about from these Black creators?
If there was
100%,
any live,
absolutely.
if there was
And
any,
you can
Okay, hold
actually
on one
ask
second.
AP.
Are you willing to do it on your live, or are you willing to do it on some, or are you trying to do it on somebody else's live?
Whatever makes them whatever makes anybody else comfortable. I can
When
do it
are
on
you
my
free? When are
platform.
you free? So when are
trip,
you free?
trip,
So we,
trip, 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 trip.
yes.
We got this. She can come on this platform. This is a platform right here.
So that's why I asked, is she willing to answer questions?
Yeah, she's willing to answer questions. That's fine. But like, I mean, like, we can schedule it, but it can be right here. It don't have to be like,
AP,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
said it could be anybody's platform
Yeah.
or hers. I'm saying it's not, y'all thinking I'm saying it for T. It's T. It's the girls that hang with whatchamacallit. It's a whole lot of people that are questioning her motives when everybody starts telling different stories of what they've experienced with her.
Trip, I already know this because I already come from a side of TikTok T is not even on. Trust me. This goes
Yeah.
deep. This runs deep. So I already know.
So can I just? I'll say this.
I'm well aware of how
All
deep
right.
that this runs. Absolutely. I got this. Trust me. Like, I got this. All right. Yeah, I got this.
So because of what Trip just asked, that made me want to ask a question because people in the comments keep asking too. How do you got information, the dashboard information, if you no longer work for TikTok?
So I
You want to
have no
answer that
problem. So
today?
now I have an agency, right? So you have TikTok directly where you can like work as a CM, which is where I worked last year. I did my 3-month non-compete, and now I'm in an agency, or I own an agency. You can actually, if you want to make money, own an agency, because that's really where it's at. So I still actively help other creators. No creators that any of you guys even know. It's actually on the pet side of TikTok, honestly.
Okay, so again, I said this before. I don't know if you was up here, but I said it before. I don't know how people are calling you the chaos because I feel like everybody was coming to you with their information or what they needed. So I feel like everybody just as guilty.
Yeah,
Like
this
you
is
guilty
not.
for
Yeah,
giving the information, and they guilty for asking for the information.
absolutely.
Just
Right.
because this is my opinion. I feel like a lot of times on this app, and a lot of this shit comes from people not agreeing with people. So to have one up on you, y'all go searching for people's personal shit, and it ain't that serious for me. I don't. I say what the fuck I say on this app, and I clock off. I go in. I go mind my business. I ain't going to search for nothing. What the fuck y'all got going on outside this app? Because it ain't that serious for me. But I've noticed on this app, that's what people do. When you
But
don't agree with
again,
somebody, y'all go searching up their private life all the way till they was in kindergarten. The shit
right?
is weird to me.
This is what I'm going to always say because I don't give a fuck for the attempted fucking deflection on this shit. Chef was one of those individuals who utilized that. This is the fucking example. Chef utilized her for that. So if you want an example of somebody who utilized cyber to get information to help them with whatever beef they got on fucking line, Chef is one of those individuals.
So
Y'all
they
can
asking,
deflect
did you
all y'all
what
can try to
information have you offered?
hold on. Y'all can try to deflect all you want. I'm still going to circle it back to that point. That's what she did. She did attempt. She went outside of the group chat. No, she didn't admit to that. That's not what she fucking admitted to. Don't fucking sit here and lie to me. There was a narrative being fucking painted that the introduction I made for Cyber and T and Chef outshined what the fuck Chef further did. Don't sit there and fucking cap to me. Okay? So at the end of the day, That's what she did. I went outside the group chat to then further contact Cyber for information on Tylen.
I think
Period.
I'm a
everybody
side.
going so hard. Let me say this to Cyber. And you go take care of your business, because ain't none of these folks important. Everybody want to be important. Everybody want their boxes. Everybody think we got to come to
Everybody
their
trying to fucking
platform to
deflect.
discuss.
Get the fuck
Ain't
that, get that
nobody
fucking
going
deflection the fuck up
nowhere.
out of here.
Cyber, go take care of your business. The same way they had strength for you back then, they gonna have that same strength when you come back from taking care of your business. They was using you. They needed you then. Now everybody upset because you ain't talking to them or whatever the situation is. You ain't got to go nowhere. Don't let nobody threaten you and scare you to go anywhere. You don't have to. Period. You grown. Let them come to you.
No,
Everybody
but
always say,
I
come
You
to
but I
me.
know
actually
You
the
ain't
just
got to
said
answer
that.
shit.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time. Go ahead.
but I know the
Let me
optics
just
and
tell her
stuff.
this. Let me tell her this. Because at the end of the day, when you were doing it, it wasn't a problem. It wasn't. Now it's a problem. It ain't. Go take care of your dad. You going through with your family. This shit can wait. This bullshit right here that's going on can wait. So have respect for your father. Turn this shit off. You ain't got to feel threatened to go and do nothing right now. Who the fuck are they? That's the problem. They've been around on this app 4 and 5 years telling people what to do, and people run and dance to their music. Run your own damn tape. Play your own tune. Fuck them. Whether you white, black, Mexican, polka dot, or whatever, when they needed you and your information, them bitches wanted it. Make them bitches wait. Everybody always run to them hoes. Ain't nobody over here scared of them bitches. None of them. So clock this shit. It's a new sheriff in town. Period. Go take care of your daddy. Go
Yep.
take care of your
Hold
daddy.
on,
Go
Broco, because
take
I got
care
a
of your
class coming
daddy.
in.
Go take care of your father. And this bullshit on TikTok can wait. Period. They don't come before your daddy. Them bitches used to putting folk before they family. Go take care of your family. They'll be at the dark in a minute, whatever's going on in folk life out here on TikTok. They've been screaming and hollering for over 2 years. They'll still be hollering when you get back. Go take care of your daddy, baby. Get off TikTok. Take care of your family. Fuck this. This stuff gonna be here. Proxy down there recording now. She'll be next door recording somebody else live in a minute. You don't owe nobody no explanation. Them bitches didn't want one when they was getting the information then. Don't explain shit now. I wouldn't show them shit, especially when they start asking for it. They been getting it. Tell them to get it how they live, at the swamps and the dump. Fuck them and feed them fish.
Hold on, that's a good ass point right there, right? Because everybody's creating their own fucking narratives anyways. Everybody's speculating and they not fucking setting it up to where they gonna really listen to the information. So really, you got the fucking receipts. They keep creating the narrative and not producing their own fucking receipts. You really don't have to give them shit. Because at the end of the day, if they were so fucking hard pressed that you the agent of fucking chaos, where's the receipts, LaShondra? Because at the end of the day, you don't have to fucking offer up your anything. Because the reason why they're not offering up their receipts is because they're complicit in the bullshit.
That
You
is
don't have
true.
to give them shit.
I
I
said
mean, if she was sending them things, then they should already have the receipts because they sent it. She sent it to them.
I
But go
look.
ahead, Joe.
It's funny. Again, y'all. I feel the same way. Cyber, go do what you got to do, and let people come to your platform. Let you hold your live, and then everybody can come into your live, and you can bring everybody up or whatever. Do that and just move around. I don't know. It's a selective outrage for me at this juncture. I ain't got nothing to do with none of this. Ain't none of this my damn lane. But well, a little bit. But again, I don't get it really. Like, why is everybody so upset when like we be playing cronies? When we not mad at you, you our best friend, and when we mad at you, now you no longer a part of the group. Everybody be sitting on. I mean, everybody be making up every 2.5 seconds. So one week, oh, we beefing, all the, everybody getting all their stuff or whatever. We beefing, and then y'all be sitting in there. It was a skid. We friends now. We
All right,
made
that's
up.
what I'm
We got
saying.
over it.
Y'all
We
be
did
quick.
this.
Y'all be
We
the
did
main
that. Why?
motherfuckers. Y'all that be the main motherfuckers talking about trying to call somebody else out on not standing on fucking business. And it's been a plenty of flip floppy ass shit going on to where y'all ain't fucking with somebody, but then now y'all fucking with somebody again. I'm standing on what the fuck I was standing on in the beginning when it comes to this fucking situation. I've been said that shit about Heartbreaker. It is what it fucking is. We will never be friends. You will never see us fucking make up. It is what the fuck it is. I think she's a dangerous person. I've been saying that from fucking day one.
But everybody just be,
I don't
I'm
need
going to get
nobody
your
to fucking link
information.
with that shit either. That's standing on fucking business. The fuck? Come on now.
I'm gonna put your information
Hold on.
out
I want
there.
some other people to
So
talk.
First of all,
Hold
thank
on.
you,
Go ahead,
AP, for.
Arthur.
Okay, all right.
What's up? What's up, Arthur?
First of all, thank you for letting me up, AP. Your Honor, trendsetter.
Hey, brother. Okay. I'm over here biting my
I
bottom lip.
recommend. I recommend bench warrants for everybody involved.
Period, Pooh. This is good to us.
I'll
Y'all,
see you at 12 o'clock when I go to lunch.
All right.
that's my
Thank you, Arthur.
bailiff, y'all.
Let us
That's one
continue
of
to
the
focus.
bailiffs.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, I had come back up because I heard Miss Nitra stating nobody has to run and jump, and I'm not sure if that was directed to me. So
That Yep, that's direct to whoever thinks that this woman has to come right now. I came in when you were talking. I didn't hear everything you said, so I don't know. But I'm talking to Lottie Dottie and everybody that can tie the shoes. I don't. At this point, she said her father is sick. So to anybody, her father should come first. Worrying about all this shit right here shouldn't matter. TikTok gonna be TikTok. We gonna be still over here screaming and hollering next week, whatever, whichever way we decide to go as content creators. But when it comes down to her father and her father being sick, we need to learn how to have respect for people's privacy. I blame her because she in the box. I wouldn't
okay,
even be
so
in the
I
box if my daddy is sick. So whoever feelings got hurt from me saying it, that's who I'm talking to. If it don't
yeah, I'm not
apply, let
addressing
it
nothing that's
fly.
not directly addressed to me. So if you weren't talking to me, then this is not for you. What I'm stating is, in regards to, I can agree with you on that part. I'm not going in nobody's box to explain anything with my parent in the hospital. But at the same time, I do find it a little awkward that you would be in the hospital with a parent that is on serious, facing serious things, and you're sending people other people's. If you're sharing lives, I don't know exactly where the focus is. So I will admit to that. I'm not going to be two-faced. I'm not going to be on social media shit starting. I'm not going to be on social media providing information or answering any questions if my parent is in the hospital. However, she would the issue was they said she was sending things, and then when asked to send proof, she stopped and said she was in the hospital. But I'm saying if you're in the hospital and you can see it, you should be able to send it. So it's not necessarily about that. I completely agree with that part. No, the average person would not be coming up if they were in the hospital. But you can't use the hospital if you're sending things, you're actively communicating and saying, hey, your live being peaked. Why are you watching somebody's live being peaked and your father's in the hospital on life support? That don't make sense either. So I don't think it's fair to now say, well, if your father in the hospital, you don't have to address it, boo, because why are you even online? And I'm not trying to be funny. If your father is in the hospital, that to me just don't make sense. I also feel like if you're telling people that, yeah, you know, their live is being peaked or something's going on with their live or so-and-so's reporting their live, you should be able to send hardcore proof right then and there. I don't understand how you watching a live and then you got to stop and intersect when something different comes in. That's my only point. Yeah, TikTok will be TikTok. They'll turn around and disrespect you today and befriend you tomorrow. I completely agree. So would I had to personally come on and address anything? No, but I also wouldn't have been sending anybody anything from the hospital that I couldn't stand on right then and there. Then hold on. Somebody said then stop carrying bones. My father's not in the
Wait. One
hospital.
at a time. Hold on, Trip. That was a lot. Go ahead, Cyber. Do you want to answer that, or what do you want to do?
I mean, again, Trip's not wrong, right? Like this past week, right? I've talked to you on the back end, trying to figure out, how I was going to respond. Things have happened very, very, very fast. And again, I have receipts to show on my back end how things have really progressed really, really fast. It literally, within hours, it went from one situation to a dire situation. Neither here nor there. So again, optically, I absolutely 100%. But there was also conversations taking place about how we were going to handle everything else that's going on, right? From my perspective, last week live has happened, and then there's been one after the other after the other. And the one thing that didn't happen was me responding to say, at least, hey, I plan on responding to this or whatever. So in conversations with AP and even back end conversations, Teton knew days ago that I was dealing with a family emergency. Now that family emergency turned to what it is now, literally with the blink of an eye. And again, AP can account to that because we were supposed to have an actual live days ago until things got really, 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 really bad. Now, do I sit on my phone on TikTok and in the midst of like, because I don't know if anybody knows about ICU, I don't know how it is, where everybody else is located, but there are certain times of the day in which you can't even be in the room. So a lot of time is spent in the waiting room. Last night, my time was spent calling people saying, hey, get here now because this is what we got to do. And that literally happened quickly. Don't even know how. I honestly haven't even processed it. But then this morning, I acted on emotion. So that's why I'm currently up here now. Because at some point, people are going to stop asking, why isn't she showing up? Why isn't she showing up? Why isn't she's quiet, so it must be true. I don't have a reputation on here. I don't care. I'm not a content creator. But what I absolutely do take very seriously is the help that each of these individuals who are claiming what they have claimed have come to me, asked me for things. I helped them with things. But now they're saying that never happened. Regarding the data, again, it was leaked yesterday afternoon.
I do want to point out that she did tell me that her father was sick days ago in a text message.
Nitra, hold on one sec. Hold on. Real quick. Because I feel like y'all don't understand what y'all are asking, right? Because when lives have been held about her, she's been seeing that, right? But also been handling her business in her personal life. So before that, and at that time, the complaint was, well, where is she? She's hiding. We looking for her. We don't know where she is, right? Right? But now that she shows up to address some of the things finally, it's, well, I wouldn't be on here. I wouldn't be. So which one, Trick, you answer me. Which one should it be? Because it was a problem when she wasn't showing up. It was a problem
Well,
when she
respectfully,
wasn't showing up.
yeah, I understand your question, AP.
Yeah.
Respectfully, she's still not showing up in the spaces that are trying to call her out.
Well,
Because the girl Bratz and them, hold on, let me finish. The girl Bratz and them, there's somebody in here talking about stepping for tea. But respectfully, there was a live held about Cyber Diaries about a week or two ago. 500 people plus. The people legit have me blocked and told me they would unblock me because they wanted all of Black TikTok to hear about this woman. So it was not on T, and it damn sure ain't got nothing to do with me. Because I promise you, Cyber Diaries ain't got my number and I ain't got hers. So it wasn't about that. She's been, then today when I came on, I heard you discussing it. Then I went to Tea Times Live and she was discussing it. So I respectfully said, why don't all Black content creators put their beef to the side, bring Cyber Diaries in the room? Because it seemed like everybody got a different story. Now they said Cyber Diaries is not going to come, but she's over there on AP's Live and she's not giving full truths. There's some things that are going on. They said, can she come over? I said, I'll go and ask her, but better yet, I'll ask the questions that everybody else wants to ask. So it's not me stepping for the girl Bratz and them. I don't even fuck with them people. It's not me stepping for Tea Time.
No, I know.
It's a question.
Yeah, no, I know. I understand because I already know full and well the context of everything. It's other people.
So hold on, let me just ask you this, AP. Am I lying? Was there not a live held about a week or two ago of all Black content creators being asked to come to a space to discuss Cyber Diaries?
We mentioned that earlier in this live. We already talked about that.
I'm just saying, I wasn't here. Am I lying?
Yeah, no, you're not. We already talked about that. We already mentioned it several times. We already mentioned that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
There was, and it was 500 plus
she's
people.
Been getting talked about. But here's the thing that I'm also saying, though. If y'all are saying that Cyber hasn't proved anything, neither has the other side. So those Black content creators that everybody got called to that live, I didn't see not one fucking receipt. So at this point, both sides can be wrong. So ain't no way y'all are sitting here saying that we're all coming together for this common goal. They haven't shown no receipts, which I asked them that. Sky, Bratz, any of them. Where's the receipts? If she's dangerous, please give me the information to show she's dangerous. Y'all said she was doxing. Y'all said she's out here swatting. Where's the receipts, LaShondra? I'm gonna keep saying LaShondra's name. I don't know who she is, but she ain't giving no receipts. Where are the receipts? People do move to the beat of their own drum out here, and I
But
think
this is my thing.
y'all are used to the group moving together. The group moving together, everybody moving. Let me trigger you so I can enrage you to do something, and then you enrage me back, and then we move together and we go and attack this person. Da 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 da. Where's the receipts?
Let me say
At this
this.
point, at this point, Cyber really don't have to give y'all receipts because y'all are already painting the fucking narrative. Y'all
Can I
are
be
already doing
real?
what y'all do best, which is triggering a bunch of black folks, right? Saying all this shit and not offering up no fucking receipts. Y'all are already doing that. Y'all been doing that shit.
But AP, niece, let's clock this shit. Any receipt that is showed today, Cyber, whether she coughed up information and gave it to us or not, we accepted it. Any problem that we had with somebody, if she went and got information and gathered it and brought it back to the black woman wanted it. At that time, the black woman did not care about the white woman bringing her information. A lot of times, black women use white women because they got authority over things we don't have authority over. So I'm just going to be real with y'all. I don't give a shit what receipts are showed on her today. When they were out getting the information, was nobody sweating and bothered about it. Nobody. So now we want to say that this white woman is the reason why black women not getting along. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. It's a lot of old wows down there, but I'm telling y'all the truth. If they use this white woman, whether she was white or black, she had the credentials to bring back information that they used and held on to. We looking at the fact that she was a white woman. Let's look at what she could do as a woman. We always want to put color to it, but has she been a black woman and still bringing back the information, it wouldn't be no problem today. We'll still be showing receipts against each other. So I just feel like this. If they go out today and show receipts, they wanted them damn receipts. They wanted the information. It is what it is.
So
It is what it
So,
is.
Miss
can I say
Nitra, I
something?
didn't know that she was doing that. I thought that Cyber Diaries was only saving pages. I did not know that Diaries was being asked to provide people's personal information. So let me be very clear about that. If she was asked to provide personal information and then switched up and provided their personal information, that's a chance you take because nobody knows her personally in real life. So I will state that. If she was asked for information, if you asked her to partake in providing you information, you cannot be surprised if she switch up on you because she don't know nobody in real life. However, I thought she was only page saving, not being an agent of chaos. So maybe I stand
No,
correct.
no, Trip. Black people have been utilizing her to be the agent of chaos. She
Facts.
can't be an agent of chaos if nobody's trying to put the battery in her back to do so. That's
So
my point and been
can I
my
say
point the
this?
whole time.
Can I say this? Because we keep asking for receipts. For example, if Chef sent Web Cyber Diary something, uh Chef got the receipts. If Web sent her something, Chef got the receipts. So even if Cyber doesn't show any receipts, they have the receipts. So won't they just show them? Because the conversation goes back and forth. So they would have the receipts unless somebody erased something. For example, Trip, if I was talking to you and you was
Right.
talking to me, you would have the receipts just like I would have the receipts. So at
I
this point,
understand.
she don't need to drop no receipts. Shit, they got it just as well as she got it.
I don't think they were now. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I haven't heard of anybody asking necessarily for receipts to be proven. What I came over and originally asked Cyber was, AP, you making a face. I didn't come over and ask
No,
for.
no, no. I'm making a face because I've been asking the other side. Black TikTok, show me the receipts where she's dangerous, and they have not provided any.
Okay. I was gonna say the videos, what people are stating. So granted, I haven't asked for any receipts, Cyber Diaries, because you ain't doxed me, you ain't fucked with me. I ain't never asked you for nobody's personal information. You ain't got my number and I don't have yours. To keep it a buck, I'm only coming over for the voice of the people. The shit really does not affect me at all. You can keep
I
moving in
agree,
your
Trip.
streets. You ain't got to answer a damn thing if you don't want to, or you can answer it all. But I'm stating Black TikTok is saying that they believe that you are basically moving throughout spaces, and they said that you have provided people's information. There's somebody in the comments saying that you provided people's information without being asked to. It was stated at one point in time somebody was swatted. Of course, that would be unprovoked and unrequested. But so that's what I'm referring to. And I thought it would be fair because I'm not a person that personally has a dog in the fight. I have stated it is not okay for Caucasian people to be agents of chaos in black spaces. However, I will agree with what Ms. Nitra is stating. If you go to a Caucasian person and you ask them to provide you information on another black person, you cannot be surprised if they switch up and flip on you. I agree with that. I'm not hypocritical in any means. But I will say, it would be odd to say when you say, hey, I got this information, something is happening, and they say, you said that you could see her thing was pinging. And when she said, show me the receipts, it turned to I'm in the hospital. But once again, last night and today, you're still in the hospital, but you're able to check the reports of somebody being reported. So I thought it would be very easy to see it. I'm just making common sense out of the situation.
So
it's not my fight,
but
though, but I'm asking.
But you're not making complete sense, right? Because
What part is missing, AP? What part is missing?
What's missing is you not asking Black TikTok to provide the receipts.
The woman, Tyme just stated that she was told her live is being pinged, her live is being reported.
That's not what I'm talking about, Trip. I'm not talking about
But that's what I'm talking about, AP.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about.
I understand. So that's what we're coming off because that's what I'm talking about.
No, but that's not the whole picture. That's only like what. That's like a small part of it.
So what receipts are you stating they should be providing?
The receipts that show that this woman is dangerous.
Somebody go get them girls that held alive the other day.
But Trip, that's what I'm talking about though. That's what I'm saying. That's where this is coming from. This didn't just start with Tyme or none of that. She's already been moving through groups. These Black groups have been allowing her access into their space. And then when shit is not cool no more, now they want to throw her under the bus, but they're not showing receipts. Now they want to talk about, hey, Sky's not blocked, by the way. So no, she's not blocked.
What's Sky's name? Because I